jacket, knees always bruised. The daddy's girl, it became you. In the front seat, you pulled me close, kissed my lips, it tasted like flashes of crosswords and chamomile. The years pass like a Ferris wheel. Tiny fractures in the fall. The days we live are so much more. Got a little place near the beach. We watch the sailboats out at sea. And we ride along the Palisades. Love is just a summer day. If you hold too tight, it starts to fade. Let it go, then it floats away. In time, will you remember me? For a second, we had everything. How far away can summer searching by to summer aimless and upward.
marketing, one of today's greatest marketing triumphs in the entertainment field is video games. It's a business which has tripled in size in just 3 years. Ron Hendren went out in the field to bring us this special report.
All over the country, armies of young people are blasting away at invaders from outer space and paying for the privilege. I'll be looking at the electronic game craze, which has not only fascinated the nation, but which has created some interesting problems as well. Although it looked innocent enough, this machine turned out to have some unusual powers. It kept kids mesmerized for hours.
We are not a sentimental age. We don't want our parents trying to order ticker tape parades. We are not a sentimental age. We're all getting high on fire escapes. We are hooking up with strangers we will never see again. We are not a sentimental age. We are not a sentimental age. When I dream, we're all melting together, synchronized in a mass embrace. Beads of water folded together like a North Shore wave. How strange, we're parts of each other. How strange, I'll never even know your name. We are not a sentimental age. On our shoulders is a boulder of a debt we cannot pay. We are not a sentimental age. My diagnosis says I tend to disengage. I'd rather have my privacy, I'd rather have my space. These are just the pills I have to take. We are not a sentimental age. When I dream, we're all melting together, synchronized in a mass embrace. Beads of water folded together like a North Shore wave. How strange, we're parts of each other. How strange, I'll never even know your name. I'll never even know your name. I'll never even know your name. We are not a sentimental age. We don't want our parents trying to order ticker tape parades. We are not a sentimental age. We are not a sentimental age.
Hello, my friends.
Hi. It's my first stream. It's my first stream. And I can hear myself and I don't know why. And I can hear myself and I don't know why. And I can hear myself and I don't know why. There it is. All right, I got it figured out. We're good. What's up? It's so good to have you here. Welcome. I am now in 1440p. So good to see you, friends. I know this feels weird. I know that this feels very weird. But here we are. It's seriously, I am so honored that so many of you were willing to jump over here and give me a shot. There are lots of kinks to work out. So tonight is our opportunity to do that. I am not going to I'm not going to play Detroit tonight. We're just going to chat. Sean and I are probably going to play a little bit of Rocket League just to see how that goes, but like we're just chatting tonight. I got to get used to this format. I got to make sure that stuff's looking all right. So, it's a test stream and I am super thrilled to see so many of you. A bunch of you have joined as members and I'm really grateful for that as well. So, thank you so much for those. I really appreciate it. But we're chilling over here now. I know this is a little bit jarring given the fact that literally last night I was on Twitch. But last night and yesterday's events were kind of the impetus for me to make a jump. And I am actually really confident that this is going to be good for for the community in the long run. This has been in the works for a while here. Jared and Sean and I have been talking about this for quite some time, and last night was sort of the straw that broke the camel's back, if you will. Change is hard. It's something that I work with folks through change for a living, and I knew that when I pulled the trigger on this, that it was going to be unsettling for not just all of you, but also for me, for Sean, for everybody, because we have gotten accustomed over the last 3 years to this going a certain way. And 3 years is a long time to build certain habits and processes. And I want to make sure that I acknowledge that. And that I say to all of you that, like, we're all going through some aversive arousal together right now. This is what it feels like. There is stress that comes along with any time we need to do something differently. So I know that chat looks different. I know that it moves different. The optics are different. Everything about it is different. And I am grateful for those of you that are willing to give it a shot and jump in with me, because I believe me, if there's anything I've become accustomed to over the last 9 years of my life, it's that change is not easy. So thank you all for taking some time. I am willing to tonight. I'm going to bring Sean in here in a second. We're going to work to make sure that this is smooth. If anybody has questions about how to make this go the way they want, we'll work with you to kind of answer those questions and get everything set up. I'll kind of talk to you about what this is like. So you can still tag me. Yes, Sean made me aware of an extension where I'm going to be able to see the tags a little bit more easily. I'm going to be reading chat as it goes. So here's the thing is, even though I was reading tags while I was on Twitch, I was still reading pretty much all of chat. So I would just select out the tags. So I can still see the tags as long as you put at Dr. Mick live, or at Dr. Mick now at the beginning of your message, I'll see it. If I miss something, just say it again. Again, we're gonna get through this. Skog, I see that tag. Are we going to be able to talk about things like we normally do? Will we have to avoid certain topics because it's YouTube? No, you can. This is all the exact same, Floaty. We are just literally, it's the same stream on a different platform. But everything we did over at Twitch, we're going to be able to do here. This is going to help us out big time on the back end. And Twitch has actually, I think, more kind of goofy rules than YouTube does. So this is the same place. So Retro, I appreciate you asking that question. So I know that everybody's used to like subs and all that sort of thing. There are 2 ways to financially support the stream for those who are interested. And I want to remind you all that I'm never putting the stream behind a paywall. Just because I'm over on YouTube doesn't mean that all of a sudden there's going to be a bunch of paywalls here. There will never be a paywall for this stream. If you do want to support the stream financially, there are 2 ways to do it. The first one is through memberships. Memberships at this point, they don't work like subs over on Twitch. It's not going to remove ads, but the ads, you can use an ad blocker on YouTube and it's fine. Memberships are pretty much just pure financial support of what I'm doing, and it's in sort of a like curated way that you're more familiar with. And then tips are the other way. So if I have a tip link that's in the description of the video, that's another one where like if you would have normally spent $5 for a sub on Twitch, throwing $5 through tipping is actually going to support the stream more because it's not a 50-50 split over to Twitch. So there's actually there's some benefits to the fact that we're over here in terms of like your dollar goes more toward me and Sean than it is to like Twitch. So people who aren't on Twitter and Discord will know about the change because my away screen on Twitch says go to YouTube. So what happened to the last stream that made you move to YouTube? So it wasn't just the last stream, but the last stream, what I think happened is that my stream key got reset midstream and then it scuffed everything. But it was really, I didn't know what was going on because Twitch didn't say that was going to happen. That is not the specific reason that I left. There were many other reasons why I left. I'm not going to go too deeply into those tonight because I want this to be about sort of the excitement about being over on YouTube now and just kind of working out the kinks of this. But it was getting increasingly frustrating for me to stream on Twitch. So if anything, it felt like a switch to YouTube was a way to make sure it wasn't really behind a paywall. The viewing experience is the same regardless. Right, and if you have 7TV, which is a free extension that you can download, I have that in the Discord announcement. 7TV will allow you to access all of the emotes for the channel for free. You do not have to sub or anything in order to have access to all the emotes. I know that that's really important. All right, I'm gonna pop back into Sean. People are gonna be able to hear you now. I know you've been able to hear me.
Hello, everyone.
All right, and Jared, you're welcome to come in here too. How long does the membership last? Sean, do you know the answer to that?
I responded to him. I think it's monthly. So
okay,
as far as I know. And Skog, that's part of the overlay that he's using. It's not, his doesn't look like on his end, whatever chat he's looking at won't appear that way, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but
yeah, I can see I can see live chat. Ooh, Steve, good to see you. Joe Kim, hello. I'm gonna try to say hi to folks too as you come in here. Also, thank you all for the support and kind words today. I really do appreciate them. King, good to see you. Floaty, we have colored names. You do. They're relative to your like status on the chat instead of like being one that you select. Steve, good to see you, buddy. We're gonna play Rocket League later. You're welcome to join us if you want. Oh man, I'm gonna need a tutorial on how to buy a membership. So we'll walk you through that. We will walk you through that tonight if that's something that you want to do.
there's the, if you go under Ryan's video right now, or Dr. Mick, I guess, whatever. Mm-hmm. There's the join button, and so that the join is essentially the sub button, if you will. So, and then the upside of doing that is if you comment on his videos on YouTube and stuff, you can use the emotes there as well. 7TV, as far as I know, does not extend to the YouTube comments and things. So if that's something that's important or you want access to, that's what that will also give you.
I have, so I want to address a couple things that I'm seeing in chat. So in Discord, I posted a video about how to change your display name. If you want to do that, it's easy to do. Also, if you are subscribed to me on Twitch, I ask that you, if you take a second, either right now or sometime tomorrow or whatever, cancel that renewal. I will still get paid out any Twitch subs that are there. Like that's, so it's not like your money is just going to go into a hole and never be seen. But if you want to cancel that, I would recommend doing so, because I'm not broadcasting over there for the foreseeable future. Like, I will be here. So
big things too that help the stream, also that doesn't cost anything, is liking the stream. That's a big way to support it. Helps push us in the algorithm and things like that. So even if it's not monetarily, which obviously, like he said, there is no paywall or anything like that, but that stuff is also super helpful. So those are always appreciated.
they are. I'm actually going to post the link to the, so I don't know if links in this chat work as well. But I'm going to try it. I am copying a link right now, and I actually, maybe this, yeah. All right, so this link in chat is what will take you to the video. It's also in Discord. Will take you to the video for how to change your name. Hale, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that so much. Honey Bunny, good to see you. Your stream looks sharper on YouTube. That's because I'm streaming in 1440p with a 20,000 bit rate instead of the 8 that I was rolling out over at Twitch. So it's gonna look a lot crisper over here than it did. Steph, good to see you. Hello, my friend. It didn't give a link. Yeah, see, this is where I wonder if there's a way for us to hide. We're keeping a list of things, by the way, as we troubleshoot these things. We should look into how to get hyperlinks in chat if possible. Are you going to get popped for playing music on here? We're going to find out. The midnight is royalty free, so we're not going to get popped by the midnight. It may just be that this movie or that this video can't be monetized as a VOD, and if that's the case, that's fine. I may start playing my own music in the background if that's the case. Link worked for me. What's up, Nick? Good to see you, buddy. Dude, I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Sage. Sage, thanks for running over here and saying hi. I really appreciate you being here. It's lovely to see you in chat. Oh, I see. The Stream Elements thing has TikTok separated. Sean hates that.
Talk.
You have your own music. I do, yes.
And then another thing too that's going to be a little bit different is a lot of that stuff is always going to be in the information. I know that Twitch had the panels and stuff, but all that stuff is always going to be below the video as well in the information. So,
yep.
Like all the links to socials and things. So,
this is weird, but I understand why most people are switching to YouTube now. Yeah, it's just Solo. Thank you for the membership. I'm going to try to say thank you for those as well as they roll in. Thank you for those. Good night, Anonymous. Thank you for giving it a try. So again, tonight is all about making sure that this goes smoothly, and I'm going to chat with you guys. You can still ask me questions and stuff, but we're going to make sure that this goes nice and smooth. You can use encoding for this. You don't have to watch me in 1440. You can drop it down to whatever you need to, but if you do have a 1440 monitor, I will be nice and clear on it. So, Ding Dog Dantes, thank you for the membership. All of you are so wonderful for the support. Don't forget to hit. Why would it block that, Kilroy? I can see. So, Ciora, to answer your question from earlier, I can see auto mod now, which is helpful. Don't forget to help the like button. Yes, yes. Please, please, please take a second and hit the like button. It helps with engagement. Do you still see the donors and memberships? Can we still type out a message for you with it? Purple, I still see them. I don't know if you can type a message with it. You're welcome to write it in chat. If I see that you did one of those things, I'll look out for chat. You guys can see it too? Awesome. Okay, awesome. Does it tell you what the hell I did before? No, it doesn't, Ciora. So whatever, if anybody gets into riffraff offline, I have no idea why it does that. So, what's up, King? But seriously, thanks for coming out. Today was a hell of a day. I quite literally sat in this chair pretty much all day getting all this stuff set up. I want to give a special shout out as well to Sean and Jared, because the two of them have been along for the ride with me on this, both last night and today. It has been it's been wild getting everything converted over, and I know it's not for everybody, Ciora, but I appreciate you giving me a shot and making the jump over for this. But it's been a wild ride getting this set up. I need to know what I did. What's up, Uncle Bill? Good to see you. Uncle Bill, am I the first TK ever to jump over? First Pro, I like the mobile experience of the stream much better. It's a lot nicer when I chat or rotate the screen. First Negative can no longer minimize the stream on mobile and keep watching. Oh, interesting. I like YouTube better than Twitch. What's up, Super Chip? Unless you subscribe to YouTube Red. You know, they always got to put that little stuff in there. Celery, hello.
Kellen was mentioning his name change. Every time I rejoin live chat, YouTube says protect your privacy after forcing me to use my real name. Did you try to do the name change, Kellen, and it was still doing that?
It might be an iPhone thing, Manatee. Yeah. Oh, Shelbs, you got it? Sweet. Love that.
You want to tell the folks at home my experience with your first stream? I mean, the too long didn't read is Ciora absolutely fucking hated it. So I'll just leave it at that and let everyone use their imagination.
So, Sean's mic's a little bit loud. Okay, cool. I got that fixed. So I do want to say, chat, that this isn't like one of those like jumps to YouTube that you have seen represented by some of the bigger streamers. Like, I'm not under some sort of exclusivity clause. I don't have like bad blood with Twitch. I'm not like, it's nothing like that. We're still going to support our friends over on Twitch. We may do some informal raids over to Twitch where I'll still check and see who's online when we do this. Like, I'm not trying to like isolate myself out here. My purpose for making this decision, and through talking with Sean and Jared about this extensively, is that we really do think that in the long run, this is going to be the better spot for the channel. We have seen some really significant growth on YouTube over the last month and a half, like huge growth on YouTube over the last month and a half. This makes the archiving of VODs a lot better. They last forever. There's a lot of parallels that are still available on YouTube over to Twitch, and the interfacing for us works a lot better. The stream can be a lot higher quality. It cuts out some bullshit that we were having to deal with. Plus, I don't have to deal with some of the shenanigans and lack of responsiveness that's been happening over at Twitch, which has really been weighing on my conscience lately. So this is, this is one of those things where it's going to be a weird adjustment for a little while. But I really think if y'all hang in there with me for it, we'll call it maybe a week or so, I really think we're going to get used to it. And I think this is a really unique community where we can still accomplish everything that we've accomplished as a community, no matter where we are. So whether we're on Twitch, whether we're on YouTube, or some other platform down the line, this place has really good bones. So I felt secure in moving it over. This was something that I think was going to happen inevitably, and so I wanted to do it earlier rather than later so that we're ready. So we'll see what happens. But lots of my favorite streamers are here on YouTube. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, and I realize that it creates a separation, but you all know where to find me. You know, if in one night you want to browse Twitch and you're just not feeling it being over here, I understand. I'm not holding y'all hostage to be over here, but you know where to find me, and it's over here. Thank you, Diligent. Hopefully YouTube will add more quality of life stuff. That's what we're hoping for. It's still relatively new on the chat side, so.
Good for you.
Oh, what's up, Steve?
Steve Teverson.
Steve Teverson's here for the inaugural YouTube night. If VODs are going to be directly available on YouTube, are vids still going to be edited down? Yes. So here's the cool thing, Doris. So what's going to happen is when stream goes offline, this is going to get thrown into a separate playlist. And then Sean is still going to do the editing on the actual gameplay videos so that we have the curated experience in those playlists. So if people want to see the chat that happened ahead of time, they can do that. You can still watch those VODs. I'm not going to take those down. But we'll still have the curated experience too with the playlist and stuff. So it's really neat. And these last forever. So my first stream will forever be available in the vault, which is really neat. I just want colors for the names. I do miss that. Friends will see chat now when they watch the VOD here. That's neat. I love that. Yes. Did Twitch information leak have anything to do with the Switch? It was part of it, Nick. It was something that was part of the increasing volume of shit that Twitch either does or doesn't do that I just don't feel comfortable supporting. So this had a similar vibe to when I left my job at Northwestern, where it was like, I'm taking a shot here, but I really think it's for the better. And I mean, we're one night in, so I can't necessarily say like so far so good, but I mean it's been cool so far to kind of see what's available to us by doing this.
We're all in this together.
Yes, we are.
Right?
Amazon won't be making money off of you anymore. It's true. It's
All
true.
for one and one for Ryan.
The YouTube split is more in your favor too, so that's a bonus.
It is. I mean, so like over at Twitch, if you put $5 in towards a sub, I saw $2.50 of it. If you put in for a membership over here, I think I see the entire $5, don't I?
No, you'll see.
Or close to it.
It's closer. I don't know what the exact is, but the percentage is more in your favor.
Mm-hmm. And also, and again, this is where tips also as well. So like, if you're like, hey, I got $10 I want to help Dr. Mick with, and normally I would buy 2 gifted subs. That $10, if you put it in as a tip, I get the entire $10. So that again, the money that I make off of stream is money I use to pay Sean for what he does, and to make sure that the stream runs really smoothly. So there's a lot more of a cut that I get for what I'm doing. Yeah, Twitch was 50-50. I half of every sub, no matter how big it was, went directly to Twitch. I follow another streamer who moved over to YouTube as well yesterday. Yep, I think it's 70/30 on YouTube. Hello, Steph. Anyone know how to add YouTube channels on the 7TV app on mobile? I don't know the answer to that, Vicmar.
I do not.
Shane, thank you for the membership. Frody, thank you so much for the membership. Good to see you. I honestly had no idea. Yeah.
If you go to the 7TV app website, they've got the different browsers they support, and there is one for mobile, but I have no experience with it or anything of that nature, so I can't really help. But there are options on their website for mobile, so if you want to explore those and see, it could work. I just can't say for certain.
Yeah. Puentes, thank you so much for the membership. If you become a member, it makes you green. And we can ask everybody, why are you green? So now you know the answer. Now you know the answer. Now you know why you're green. Now you know why you're green, chat. It's because you're a member. I should start saying that to every single person who does a membership. Actually, I'm going to do that. From now on, when people do memberships, I'm going to say, why are you green? And I'll read your name. That's it. You have my word. Okay? That's how we're going to do that. All right.
We're gonna say dumb shit all the time now.
And yes, all new members today who I haven't had a chance to directly say thank you to. There are so many of you. Thank you, Badger. Yes, you being one of them. So why are you green, Badger? um, 7 TV, you can use it's on the lower right hand corner. Nick, why are you green? Thank you for the membership. Jorge, George, why are you green? Steph, why are you green? Oh man, now I'm gonna just. But now this whole stream is gonna be me just going, why are you green? Thank you, Steph. Much love to you, friend. By the way, friends, Steph of Anime is a person who you should go follow her YouTube and go follow her on Twitch. All right, we still love our Twitch friends. We still love all of our Twitch friends. All right, so make sure you do that. Steph, thank you for all of your kind words and support. It means a lot. You can't click on her name because of reasons. Ah.
Hi, Steph.
Can you raid people here? No, we're gonna have to do unofficial raids. I'm gonna have to tell you, like, I can raid you into one of my playlists, but I can say like, hey, let's go to this person over at Twitch.
And I'm gonna see if I can go into the control room.
You do Lemonade.
The stream. So hopefully this doesn't do anything.
Yeah, see what happens. We're we're troubleshooting tonight. So Sean's gonna be doing some stuff on the back end. Steve, how was your day? How are you doing, buddy?
I worked all day.
Okay, so feeling like Russell Wilson with his finger right now, huh?
Not that bad.
Okay.
Do you see?
I got a hamstring issue.
No.
That was tough, but the good news was our foreman got to leave early, so I took over for him and didn't have to really do much other than computer work. So
nice.
Yeah. And I'm supposed to go to the fair with my family tomorrow, so.
On a pulled hammy. Oh boy.
Yeah,
game time decision, huh?
Yeah.
Isaac, why are you green? Thank you for the membership. I think YouTube has a live redirect to other YouTube streamers, but nothing directly to Twitch. Yeah. By the way, chat, you can change your chat from top chat to live chat. If you change it to live chat, it's more real time. You can do that in the upper left-hand corner of your Twitch or of your chat box. First YouTube stream's going well so far, Mermaid, and I would like to ask all of you, how are you doing? Now that we've settled in a little bit, I can read chat now. I know what it looks like. Feel free to let me know how your days were.
You know, walking around in a pulled or strained hammy at the fair is not as bad as my wife has to deal with being 6 months pregnant.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Good news is she gets all the, gross food she wants to eat. So
nice. The word, why are you green? Thank you, buddy. Much love to you, my friend. Okay, seriously, I just got to take a second. I'm gonna be really mushy for a second. Me, Jared, and Sean had a little bit of a bet going on of what we thought the conversion rate would be today, and you guys blew all three of our guesses out of the water. And I'm so honored that so many of you are willing to take this shot with me and come over here. I was sort of banking on the fact that this community is so tight knit and that like what we do here is so unique and awesome that people would think, okay, cool, if Dr. Mick's going over there, I'm willing to go over there. But you never know. So I am super honored that you would be willing to take a shot and come over here with me and fight through the new. To see that there's been over 120 people in here right now is incredible. It really is. Renry, why are you green? Don't forget to like the stream. Thank you, Badger, for reminding folks to do that. Y'all are just seriously, y'all are wonderful. Thank you so much. And y'all have been so kind to me today with this move. I know I dropped it on you last second. It wasn't like a, hey, next week we're going to do this. I literally messaged you in Discord today and said, hey, I'll be on YouTube tonight. So we will get through this together. We're here to troubleshoot. If there's questions you have about how to do this, it's what we're here for tonight. We will play a little bit of Rocket League, but for the most part, we're just kind of chilling and hanging out. Retro, thank you so much. Why are you green? Celery, why are you green?
Celery's always green.
That's true, it is. Until it's brown.
Well, it could be a little white or yellow. Yeah.
Things are going good. I got home for Thanksgiving this weekend, and I'm heading up to the LGBT plus club at my university. We got tons done at our first meeting, and I'm so excited. That's awesome, Purple. Lovely to hear that. Hey, Mick, moving to YouTube as well. Congratulations, DK. Is there a tab completion on emotes with 7TV, Dr. Mick? I'm not sure what that means, Mindstorm. It's Canadian Thanksgiving on Monday, so looking forward to some time off. You deserve it, Steph. I mean, you did drop the Tim the Tapman door meme for the little teaser. I did. Do you like that? I thought maybe...
That was awesome.
I thought maybe some folks would...
I picked up on that.
Picking up your door.
I'm picking up what you're doing.
You picked up what I doored down?
Yeah.
Glad... Door down.
I was like, oh, Dr. Mick's joining DoorDash. Nice.
Mental health information delivered to you by DoorDash. Yeah, they don't sponsor me. Don't support them. I keep forgetting that it's Thanksgiving this weekend. Yeah, I guess it is in Canada, right? I will say I'm glad we're having a catch up in chat stream. I've missed this. Me too, Mia. And this was the only way we were going to do this tonight. I was not going to jump into Detroit. If you retract it, it does seem to disappear from its on-screen chat. Cool. I asked if you were moving to YouTube like some of the other people I know. Oh, I thought you were saying you yourself were moving. Yes. I am streaming on YouTube for the foreseeable future, DK. I like the more intense inflection when you ask about green. Why are you green? Well, I'll change it up for you, Kellen.
Be fun.
Can you
Just
hit the
put a
tab button to auto-complete emote names? I do not know.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Like, will it auto-fill it in and stuff like that?
Good
it
question.
seems like it's real finicky. Where if you click it in the menu, you have to hit space because it's not actually putting in the character. It's weird right now. But as a tab thing, I don't think that's a feature that they have at the moment.
Yep. Did Dauntless Snacks also make the jump to YouTube? Well, I saw Jay in here. Let me tell you something, chat. Hold on a second. I ate 2 of these bad boys today while I was getting shit set up. I'm telling you, and you know, my man Jay has made it very clear to me that Dauntless Snacks is platform agnostic, and I'm a big fan of that. So, do you guys remember last night? Do you remember last night when I was streaming? We were about to have a real rockin' good time. I was wearing my cool Shoes Pizza shirt, feeling really good, and then all of a sudden it just took a big giant dump and was like, nah fam, no Detroit for you tonight. You remember that? Okay, so I want you to keep that in mind for a second, and I want those of you that are streaming this in 1440, or those of you got the choose encoding tonight, and you're like, oh my god, Dr. Mick, this is so clean, this is so wonderful, this is like, you look so good. Okay, the 1440 encoding that you have here, the clarity of the stream that you've never seen before, that's just so goddamn tasty on your screen. That's Dauntless Snacks. Okay. Last night's nightmare, that's Slim Jim. So if you say snack stick, Dr. Mick, that looks like a no. This is a 1440p encoded stream humming on all cylinders, baby. And it's the most delicious snack stick you've ever eaten in your life. Put exclamation point Dauntless in chat. There's going to be a link that you're not going to be able to click on. So, I'm going to have to figure that out. If you go to Dauntless Snacks, I'm guessing if you just go to the Dauntless Snacks website, if you use, go to dauntlesssnacks.com and use promo code YouMatter at checkout, you get 10% off your order. And you support the stream. All right. There we go.
It's funny because the more and more you talked about the quality of your stream, the more and more it dropped on my computer. I don't know if I'm the only one. Maybe my out in the middle of the woods internet's crapping out right now, but boy, oh boy.
That was just good timing.
But
Good.
yeah,
Oh, you guys could click the link? All right, that
Yeah,
works.
like Ryan said,
Oh, that
go,
worked. Okay.
go eat Jay's meat sticks.
Yes. Bard, why are you green? Thank you, friend. Serious, I'm not kidding. I ate 2 of these. I could have eaten the whole goddamn box. These are so good. Also, Jay has a jalapeno variety that's going to be coming out, and I'm here to tell you right now that the jalapeno Dauntless snack stick is quite literally like I ate that today instead of flaming hot Cheetos. You take that for what you will, Chad. You take that for what you will.
Chat. Oh yeah. Imagine like not eating your favorite food and eating something instead. That's the statement that was just made right there.
Yep. I'm just saying. He's going to be doing a Kickstarter about it. We'll announce it when it gets closer. Is it only members that can click? That is nutty if that's the case.
It's not. No.
No?
I'm trying to
Okay.
figure it. No.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I can't click it on my end, but those of you that are just rolling in, hi. Thanks for popping into my YouTube stream. Means a lot to me that you would pop by over today. Yeah, see, this is the stuff that we'll figure it out. Mods can't do it. Might be browser dependent, perhaps. On desktop, you can copy paste it. True. Singing's been banned in schools since 2020. What? Oh, Canada broke today, so they told us to sing it. Today was the first time I got to sing the national anthem with a class as a teacher. I loved it. Wait a minute. Why was singing banned?
COVID.
Well, you could sing with a mask on, can't you?
I don't
know.
know.
I always sing it. I sing into people's mouths. So
Yeah.
She
They
thinks
have
you
to
tell a
have
secret into
mouth
other
wide
people's
open.
mouths.
yeah, yeah. It's been a real bummer for me. So
Wow, I didn't know that. Too much passes through, supposedly. Oh,
Do you guys have to do the Pledge of Allegiance in school?
yes,
Yep.
we did.
sure did.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, and I didn't Valpo try to move to where they took the under God out, Sean? Do you remember that, or is that like a false memory? Where like you went from one nation to indivisible instead of saying under God?
I honestly don't remember. Could be.
Yeah, like that never changed for us, but they always gave you the like religious exception if you didn't want to do that. You didn't have to.
I
But
always sang
still, just in my, I don't know, looking back on it now, I'm just like, man, that was odd.
It's
'Cause that
very
was, like,
weird.
how we started our school day.
Well, we look at like North Korea doing shit like that, and we're like, yikes. And then we do it, and we're like, no, it's fine. It's America.
It feels very cult-like.
Yeah, it's just not. I don't know. I don't feel like young people that's the way they should like start their day. Like they should be watching Baby Shark videos instead.
Yeah. Love the quality setting. A great first impression for the first stream I get to catch you with. I saw your channel hype vid and what you played, and that you played Tarkov. Have you thought about going back to it soon? Tarkov is not on the radar, Otano, unfortunately. I do appreciate you being here, but no, I haven't played Tarkov in quite some time. Kids all awkwardly turned to look at me for the anthem, which was hilarious but nerve-wracking. Are you a good singer, madame? Like, is that something you do a lot of? Forgive me if you've told me that before and I'm forgetting.
She does. She can sing. I've
Yeah,
watched
or
her
sorry, I should say hot dog. Sorry. It's interesting. It's interesting that we make kids pledge the allegiance, but it's not a requirement as an adult. Oh my god, I would hate that. All right, before I see clients, before every session, me and my clients say the Pledge of Allegiance. I can't even say that with a straight face. Can you imagine every therapy session? Like, all right, can you turn and face the flag, please? I pledge allegiance. We do the Star Spangled Banner before every therapy session. That's how much of an American therapist I am.
Dude, Don says, please no Baby Shark. Okay, but hear me out. Baby Shark with the do's are from Semi-Charmed Life from Third Eye Blind. Think about it.
Think about it.
Let it soak in. Baby Shark. Do 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 do. It's
Ah,
gonna be good. It's gonna be real good.
Okay, they're coming back. Jesse, why are you green? Thank you for the membership. Much love to you. Extra, I'm sorry to hear you didn't get a response. That sucks. Very first day of 3rd grade, I had to stay in and write sentences at lunch like "I will respect the flag," something along those lines, because I leaned on my desk during the pledge. And did you bleed while you wrote it on the chalkboard because Dolores Umbridge was watching you do it? That's crazy. Jesus. Not to mention in Texas, they make you say the U.S. pledge and the Texas pledge. Of course they do.
Texas pledge?
Dude, my sister's school has I don't know if the current one she's in, but one of the schools she worked at in Texas, they had morning prayer in a public school.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Sorry to get serious on you, but I've been having a hard time with trolls on social media. It's very hard to set boundaries with them because there never seems to be a right response, including blocking. Blocking is really the best you can do. I think the second line 7, unfortunately, is limiting how often you engage with it. I hate that that's the answer, but unfortunately, like, that's what makes social media such a poisonous shit show, is that people find ways to get around it. And your well-being is the most important thing. Being very rigid with that is totally okay. But to block people outright, to, you know, as soon as you see it, to block it, realize it's about them, not about you. I'm sorry you're having that experience, friend. You will not experience that here.
Yeah, good news is your social media page is yours.
Yep.
And your opinions, and you can do everything in your power to try and block that out.
Yep.
And don't let anybody make you feel like the things you say aren't important or wrong, because it's the way you feel. Like, if people want to come back at it and you don't want to hear it, yeah, just block it out. I do the same thing. Like, I post things on Facebook all the time, and I have friends and family members who disagree with a lot of the things I say, and you can literally just turn the notifications
bye-bye.
off. I don't need to see the responses. It's silly.
Yep. I got an in-school suspension for citing an exasperation after the pledge in the middle school after I moved to the South. Holy crap. Sean and I used to go boom tss, whenever we would hear the Star Spangled Banner at like events and stuff. We just mutter it under our breaths. Boom tss, every time. You didn't say the pledge, you basically got shunned by everyone. Teachers wouldn't endorse it, obviously, but they wouldn't turn a blind eye to students harassing each other for not saying it. That's crazy. That's crazy. If we were talking about that kind of thing being in like China or Iran or something, people would absolutely blow a gasket and be like, man, look at them, they're crazy. And then like we do it in America and they're like, patriotism.
Yeah, like I was in high school, like my sophomore year, and the principal just happened to be like walking down the hall when they called for the Pledge of Allegiance. And as it was starting, I turned and said something to my friend standing next to me. And when it was over, he calls me into the hallway. And I was like, all right. So I like go into the hallway, and he was like, you need to respect, you know, the flag and what this pledge means. And I was just like,
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Okay. Like, I stood up, I, you know, put my hand over my heart. Like, I was like, what more can I do? He's like, no, you need to recite it. And I was just like, this is baffling. Like, it's like, I don't think this is
weird
normal at all. Like, you shouldn't be shunning me for the fact that, you know, I happened to say something at the beginning of the Pledge of Allegiance. This isn't like a, you know, we're not going to war here.
And even if we were, is that really going to turn the tide of battle?
Yeah. Like,
I like what Evan.
Am I out here drumming, you know, banging the drums as we march into battle, like, out in front of all the guys with guns?
Yeah, Evan, the most patriotic thing you can do is refuse to say the pledge. Yeah, like literally. Lemonade. Why are you green? Thank you for the membership. I appreciate it, friend. Always reminds me that one episode of Atla, where the Fire Nation Avatar, where the Fire Nation kids do their own pledge, and it made me realize we're like that too. Yeah. There is no what is it? There is no something in Ba Sing Se. I can't remember what it is. YouTube won't let me make myself pink. Yeah, it's cool that you guys show up as different colors on my overlay, but not in chat. A little weird. There's no war in Ba Sing Se. Okay, there it is. It's war. Got it. Hey man, I just live here, right? I was born here. In school, I could never be bothered to actually speak the pledge. I just mouth the words instead. That's what I used to do at church. I used to just like act like I was sick. Although I don't know if you remember this, Sean, but when we had live teen, like you remember how so we had to do confirmation classes, and there was this thing called life teen, which is where like they tried to make church cool and hip for the teenagers, and so it was a bunch of like middle-aged people playing rock music. Which I've never really seen that work for teens, but that's besides the point. So we had to
watch Creed live.
Yeah, dude. So whenever we would have to sing the refrain of a song, they would tell us to like we had to put our hands up like this, like we were like surrendering to the Lord or whatever this means. I never understood it, but we had to do that. And
opening yourself up.
Yeah, you're like opening yourself up, and we would get in trouble if we weren't singing, and I hate singing. Good night, Badger. And so we were like we get in trouble for that. And I remember being like, what is this all really contingent upon whether I sing or not? Like, is that really what we're doing here? It was always so weird for me. But that was like the being forced to do that was what drove me crazy. Like I'm fine with people like if you go to church and you do this, it's fine. Like I don't have any. I'm not judging that, but like forcing us to do that was very awkward.
Nah, I hated it too. Like I was raised Catholic, and you know, communion, confirmation, like all the good stuff. But yeah, being forced into like choir and stuff like that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to be there, because the older I got, I was like, I don't believe in this. This doesn't make any sense to me. But because of my family, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going there to support them. You know, here we go. And that was the worst.
Yeah, all the stuff being forced was what drove me nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, like
you do you, but
whatever.
like
I don't blame anybody for that's their belief. That's what they want to do, and that's, you know, here we are. But I don't want to be forced into that stuff when it's not something that I'm a part of or I want to be a part of.
Right. Let's see. I was in kindergarten. I have issues with left and right. Teacher yanked my arm for accidentally using my left arm because I was 5 and didn't realize my mirrored image would mean the opposite side. Yikes. Do you have the ability to set our name colors in your on-screen chat, or is it random? It's random. How are you doing the Twilight stream? That is in the works of us trying to figure that out. It turns out it wouldn't have been as easy as we initially thought, but we're going to figure out a way to make it work. It will happen in some form. The pledge and the anthem were things really only recited in formal events like court or government meetings until the 50s, when they added under God as a response to the Red Scare. Yeah. I don't like the idea of supposed father figure threatening to send people to hell if they didn't believe in them. Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to try to, like, you know, fight against anybody's doctrine. It just, yeah, religion never worked for me. I respect the role that religion plays in people's lives, though. Like, I don't shit on people for having some religious creed or spirituality or whatever. It's just, it never worked for me. From a very young age, I remember there was lots of stuff that, like, when I was a kid, I'd, like, ask questions and never got answers that were satisfactory.
Right.
I don't like let's see. I had an ex's parents say that said I had to attend church every Sunday and Wednesday for 2 hours. I would die. That would be an X for me too. Hey, Dr. Mick, I just wanted to say this is the first stream I've caught, and I love watching your VODs. They've honestly given me a lot of insight into myself, and I thank you for that. Jax, thank you for popping in and saying hello, and for the kind words. I'm so glad to hear that. I always felt bad because my mom always wanted to go to Sunday church, but the rest of my family never did. My sister and I used to try to sleep and be as quiet as we possibly could until 9:15, because if my parents slept in past 9:15, then we couldn't make it to church. So we would do everything we could not to wake them up before 9:15 when I was a kid.
Well done.
color on your screen chat assigned to me the color that I had on Twitch. Really? But it's Skog
Well,
green.
it probably has the same colors as what do you use, Stream Elements?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are probably still the same.
Oh, that would make sense, I guess. I asked my mom for a puppy last week and reminded her that the last time I was lonely as I've been lately, I accidentally joined a religious cult. I wish I was joking. You know, Atomic, that's how it happens. Also, if I'm assuming that means you're out of the cult, in which case, good on you for being out of a cult. It's very hard to leave those. Glad you're here, friend. Skog.
Wow.
Skog, how do you want your why are you green? How do you want it? Do you want aggressive? Do you want curious? How do you want it? You've at least earned that. How do you want your green question?
Why green?
Why green?
Why green is you? Elcor, please. Okay.
Oh, why is you green?
All right, lock it up. With sincere curiosity, Skog, why are you green? Apparently looking out on mobile puts you back into top chat instead of all. Yeah, I don't know why they have that. There you go, Skog. How'd I do? Okay, that's going to be my first clip of this godforsaken place. Nice. Good. Oh, man. These this is how we do this, right? Like, we have just a nice chatting stream. Here we are. We're chilling. We're talking. We've been on for an hour. Things are going okay. Thanks for not bailing. Thanks for building your distress tolerance with us, chat. And again, please don't be afraid to like ask about stuff in this interface. Like we've been working on this all day and stuff. So if you need some guidance on how to get used to this, by all means do that. I'm going to reiterate a couple times. Subscriptions are no longer really a thing here. You can be a member of the channel, which is a way to financially support the stream. The preferred way at this point to support the stream financially, if that's something you're interested in doing, is through tips. You are never obligated to do it. I will never put the stream behind a paywall, but I know that's a major change. My emotes are all available through 7TV. It seems like we've had some issues with that tonight. We'll try to get that worked out, but like 7TV is going to have every emote that we ever had. Also, BTTV emotes are available as well. Those are available for free. You do not have to be a member in order to get access to those. But I do appreciate all the support. We had a lot of members today, and that's super cool. It's already been an hour. Yeah, Doris. I've never once gone to church except to attend a wedding. I find the whole thing completely foreign. Yeah, I mean, we had to do it when I was a kid, and then literally the day I got confirmed was when I ended. Personally, I'm not sure why we're judging people for being green. Climate change is a real problem. Nah, you know, Cladnar's a good point. If you're green in that way, that's great. It was such a good moment. I love that you included the "Why are you green" moment in the montage for the 3-year.
Just the perfect segue from we say dumb shit, and then I was like, yeah, this is pretty dumb. I'll throw this in there. 'Cause what a dumb thing we would say. Why are you green?
Why are you green? Like, that's just that. No, I'm not doing that. Honestly, now that I think about it, the first time I had social anxiety was when I farted in 3rd grade and the whole class pointed and laughed at me. The teacher, instead of helping. Oh my God, the teacher didn't help. So I was the kid in elementary school. I'm going to be honest, Otano. I was the kid in elementary school that if anybody ever farted, I couldn't stop laughing. And that is the same to this day. If I'm in public and I hear somebody fart, I lose my shit. I can't keep it together. Farts are funny. And I think
hilarious.
But here's the thing. There's a layer to it. And I want to see what you guys think of this, because this is the part that I think is the most hilarious. Because adults make it so funny. Kids, when there's a fart, kids laugh, and it's great, right? Like, kids they think it's funny. But when adults fart, the funniest part is that everybody tries to act like they didn't hear it, but you know everybody heard it. So everybody's trying to keep a straight face and be adult. And you just look around and you're like, everybody heard that fart. Everybody heard it. And everybody's acting like they didn't. If somebody screamed in the middle of the hallway, people would turn and look and they would acknowledge it. Somebody farts, nobody turns and acknowledges it. Nobody's like, they're like, just like, whatever. Like, why can't we just normalize farts and make them funny again? Why do farts have to be something we hide? It's a normal bodily function.
True.
Like, I just, and there's ways that you can, like, you can just make it theatrical if you want. There's
literally, I had significant stage fright when I was in 5th grade. We had to put on like a couple plays, and I was like really worried about it. And my teacher told me, if you're worried or if something goes wrong, just try to do something funny. And I was like, okay.
Do a little dance.
And like from that moment, like literally, you think about like social situations where you fart, right? So from then on, like if I farted in class, I'd just be like, oh, farted. Like literally, that's what I'd say. And it was just like everybody would just kind of chuckle until they smelt it, and then they'd be like, oh my god, that's terrible.
Well, they were probably like, oh my god, that means I dealt it.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. That's true. If you deny it, you supplied it. Jax, with continued curiosity, why are you green? Oh my god, dude! I think I've told this story before, but my favorite fart of all time, I texted Sean about at like 8 in the morning because I was in a lecture hall of like 250 people on plastic stadium seating, and there was a girl in the very toward the very front of the lecture hall who just, during a moment of silence in class, I saw kind of lean, probably thought it was going to be silent, and ripped major ass. It was so loud, it echoed, it reverberated off the plastic and through the lecture hall, and she just got up and walked out. which I mean, you have two options there. You either, or three, I guess, right? You own it, you act like it didn't happen, or you get up and leave. She got up and left, and we never saw her again. She grabbed her books, grabbed her backpack, and left. And it was just, she must have trusted that it was gonna be silent, and it was just, once it started, it was not gonna stop until it was done.
Ultimate mic drop.
It was this little old lady that taught our class, and she of course didn't acknowledge it, and it was and so now there's 200 people in a lecture hall who aren't acknowledging that this massive fart just happened, and then this girl got up and walked out, and everybody's acting like we never saw it, and I'm in the back of the classroom with my head down because I cannot keep it together. I hope she crop dusted everyone on the way out. She should have.
Yeah.
There was a kid in our high school where every time he had to fart, he used to like lift his leg up and kind of do like the hip drop.
I love you, man.
I love doing the just like, you just fart, and then if there's somebody around you, just go, man, it smells like fart around here.
Yeah.
And, and they're just like, oh my god, yeah. Oh, what the, like, yeah, the I love you, man thing that was great too. Like, yeah, this place is terrible. It smells like farts.
So good.
Oh man, spread the cheeks, yeah. Oh my god, that would, Jesus, just grab them and everybody could have their own unique way to do it. What if like the way you fart was like a fingerprint? Everybody's got their own like way of doing it. What would that say about a person?
They're gonna say so, like, significant smell. Everybody's got their own finger.
No, methodology.
Everybody loves their own brand, right?
Yeah. Okay, there's something subtly different about everybody's farts. I'm gonna go tuck my wife into bed. I'll be right back. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for hanging out and talking about farts with us on my first night of YouTube.
Did somebody say barking
Barking
spiders before?
I'll be right back.
Bodega Willie brought it up. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, High Rules. Thank you so much for saying that. Yeah, I've had the barking spiders. We had tree squeaks. Like we had all kinds of things up
The
here.
tree squeaks.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We need to have like a. We just need to have like a weekly like bullshit session where we just sit here and just like talk about nonsense because this has been just great.
It's just like it's just a podcast format.
It might as well be, yeah. Just have the nonsense podcast with Sean, Ryan, and Steve.
Yeah. I do not know why Skog. It could be. I don't know how Stream Elements is pulling in his chat. Is my guess.
Stepped on a duck is another one.
Yeah.
Love it. So with my kids, I just like if it happens, I just do the like turn around and just go, "What was that?" And my 5-year-old has become privy to it and just goes, "Dad, you farted."
That's what it was, Dad. It's weird. Every time my dad farts, he doesn't know why or what it is.
Yeah, I can't wait for that to come up in the parent-teacher conferences.
Oh my god.
It's like, apparently Croy doesn't know or doesn't understand why you don't realize you farted.
We had all the kids share one thing about their parents that they wish they understood better. And Croy comes up to the front of the class and says, "My dad doesn't know what farts are."
Dude, I literally so I didn't realize this because I'm not like an Instagram person. I made an Instagram because of our band.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, just like here's people that can follow you on social media. But I recently, about 2 weeks ago, logged in Instagram for the first time in years, and my profile just says, "I didn't pass gas for the first time until I was 30."
Oh my god.
The old Peter Griffin. So I was like, I'm not changing it.
Melissa, why are you green? Thank you for the membership. Appreciate it very much. Oh, man.
I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
Mona, good to
BRB.
see you. Musty, hello. Grumpy Dragon, good to see you. Bodega, I've seen you in here. Hello. Ninja Pirate, good evening. Miss Unliving Gibbon, hello. Are those headphones Sony's? Yes, they are. The XM4s. McDanny, hello. Those of you that are rolling in, hi. We're just chatting tonight. We're just kind of hanging out. We'll probably play a little bit of Rocket League in a little bit just to see how gaming looks on here. But this is my the inaugural YouTube stream. I can use this is my first stream joke legitimately this time. It's wonderful to have you all here. I hope you're enjoying the chat. I know we're just kind of going all over the place. Please don't hesitate to ask like mental health related questions if you need to. As always, that is the priority of the stream. So we will stop the nonsense for a little while to talk about serious stuff if you got that in chat. But otherwise, we just go where the wind blows. And it's really good to have you all here. Diego, good to see you. Would you ever take credit for somebody else's fart live by example?
Speaking of the way the wind blows.
Well, but here's the thing. That's awful presumptive of me, isn't it? Like, what if that person wants to take ownership of it? And then I have now created a very awkward situation where I've denied that person the ability, and now it's really awkward because now people are like, wait a minute, why are two people taking accountability for this fart?
What if you could tell that they were embarrassed about the situation?
Oh yeah, then it'd be like, oh yeah, that was me. Just look at everybody like, yeah, it's me. Shut up.
Let's go full Billy Madison.
Yeah, whatever. Is there a problem here?
Be cool unless you pee your pants.
Will somebody in here who's among us please stand up if you have never farted before? May he who hath not fart cast the first stone. Diligent, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Put that on my gravestone. Here lied Dr. Mick. He who hath never farted, please casteth thy first stone.
We get a fart emote, Sean. You think about
I'm gonna have to now.
yeah.
Toads, good to see
The
you,
old Mick
buddy.
fart. Here we go.
Yep. posting this again since you missed it the first time, but I can't believe it's been 2 years since I met you because I've been following since March 2019. I can't remember how we met, but I'm glad we did. Well, DK, time flies. We're actually almost to 3 years since we've known each other at this point, if that's the case. Thank you for your support for so long, and thank you for reposting that since I missed it. These streams are probably going to happen when I'm sleeping most of the time, so I'm debating staying up sometimes. I know my hours are not great. I didn't realize you were this funny. Oh, well, I know this is... Yeah. Thank you. You know, you got to be careful saying shit like that around here, Celery, but I know.
Let me practice my stand-up.
I'm not all just the serious Mr. Therapist mental health guy. We mess around. We have a secondary motto around here, which is that I say smart things about mental health and dumb shit about everything else.
Yes.
So
yes.
I don't fart. I very blatantly rip ass. On that note, this chat hurts my eyes trying to keep up with. Lurking for this ornery shark. No problem, Ciora.
Yeah, it's like Sean and I were talking about when you went to go tuck in your wife. It's like we just need to have like a weekly bullshit podcast type stream where we do what we're doing now.
We can name it dumb shit about everything else.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's easy.
Oh my god. At the end of the day, Dr. Mick's a grown man, and grown men love fart jokes. I honestly think that farts are gender agnostic. Like men, women, non-binary pals, everybody, like, farts are funny. They just are. You know, like it's a funny noise. It's air that comes out of your butt. Butts are somehow funny. Like it's funny.
Everybody has a butt. Well, I mean, everybody has a butt. They just might not have the butt hole.
Mate,
you're
not wrong.
Into it. I don't want to get into it, but
well, you can't get into it if it's not there.
With a girl who was born without that, and then had to have a little colostomy bag, and
that's
kind of, yeah.
I've known somebody who had that too. I actually, oh man, you guys want to hear? All right, so there was a time when I was a kid. This is one of the things where, like, when you're a kid, you just don't understand the way things work, and that, like, you chalk it up to development. But it was also like, I used to think that it would be ideal to have a colostomy bag. Like, I used to think to myself, like, man, that seems awesome. And I said that one time to my mom in front of somebody who had one, and it was like super insensitive. I didn't know that was the case, but it was very awkward. And you know how I am. I can sometimes escalate a little bit farther than I should, and I kind of was doing that, and my parents, particularly my mom, didn't know how to slow me down. It was very awkward. And then I got a full education on how a colostomy bag actually works.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. Yes. There was a time. Yes. I was like, I really wish I had one of those, and was like talking it up and acting like I was like, yeah, it was not. Yeah. My mom had to tell me. She's like, that's not what you think it is. And she was correct.
I mean, if the alternative is you don't have to wipe your butt. Okay.
I mean,
okay. Kind of on board. Dude, the first time I met my mother-in-law, I was literally having like a in-depth, like, deep conversation with her on their back porch, and she just, like, literally didn't skip a beat in the middle of her talking to me, and just was like, and just, like, kept going. Man. And I was like, I'm trying to keep a serious face, and I'm, just like, what the hell just happened? Right? And my wife and I go back to, well, she was my girlfriend then, but we go back to our apartment, and I was like, your mom just, like, farted in front of me and, like, never even acknowledged it happened. And she just starts losing it, and she's like crying. She's laughing so hard. And I was like, I don't know how in the world I didn't just just lose it when that happened. Like, that was the strongest I've ever been, I think.
That was, boy, if we really needed to test your mental fortitude, just fart in front of you and don't acknowledge it, huh?
Right, like a person I don't know at all. Like, this is the first time I've met this person, and yeah, she just like, well, here we go.
What if
Like,
that was the
no
last
problem.
time?
Don't pretend like that didn't just happen.
What
Like,
if that was the last time you ever saw your mother-in-law because of that exchange?
Yeah. I was like, nah, listen, Sam, I'm sorry. We can't be together anymore. Your mom farts and doesn't realize it happened. Like,
I'm not strong
that
enough.
was the reason that the marriage never
The
happened.
Lord hath not beard me enough strength for that. Oh my God.
Cannot deal with a mother-in-law who doesn't understand she farts.
Oh. Adrian Beltre once played a full game with a colostomy bag. Seriously? I didn't know that.
Adrian Beltre had a colostomy bag?
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's
No, I
wild.
didn't either.
Snazzy, good to see you. Hello. Floaty, why are you green? Thank you so much. I'm kind of happy that y'all moved over to YouTube. I don't know why. It's a lot easier coming over here than Twitch. I'm glad you enjoy it. Welcome over. I'm sure you've explained it a bunch, but what made you come over? A lot of stuff, Totes. We've been talking about it for a while. A lot of... it seems like pretty much any time there's a decision to be made, Twitch makes the wrong one. And so action in some ways and inaction in others, coupled with the data breach yesterday and all that shit, it was time. We've been talking about it for a while, and then yesterday was kind of the tipping point for me. Plus, just with like the way that the channel's been going and the way that growth has been and all this stuff, it just feels like a better spot to do it. So yeah, it was time. So now you get me in higher quality, and we get to play around with this and see how it goes. And I have to say, I don't mind it so far. So reading chat for me, I know that for a lot of you guys, like, reading chat's a little bit different. Reading chat for me is not a lot different. I can keep up with it really the same way that I have been. It's actually kind of interesting. Like, I'm realizing that, like, I maybe wasn't as reliant on some aspects of chat as I thought. Does YouTube have a partner program? It kind of does. We're already in it. Yeah.
Ryan didn't notice, but for Floaty.
Can I have Steve do my? Oh, go for it,
yeah,
Steve.
Floaty. Why are you green?
There you go. Good catch. Good catch, Steve.
You're welcome.
Mick in 1440p looks way more handsome. Man, well, I'm glad to hear that, because sometimes high definition's not kind to the human face.
You should try watching him in 4K. Holy
Houlihan.
Yeah.
It does. You need 1K subscribers and have more than 4,000 valid public watch hours in at least 12 months, and we are there. Yeah, we've been there for a while, which is actually kind of cool. Everyone having the same colors on our end makes it kind of melt together. I know that is something that I hope that they will change eventually. I can't imagine that's a difficult UI shift. But I will, I guess if you look at the chat on the side of the screen, that might help a little bit. Are you reading the live chat or the Stream Elements one? I'm reading the live chat. I have the live chat in the exact same place. And actually, I will say this, chat, one of the nice things about the way that this works is I can see more YouTube chat than I could Twitch chat. So I can see things farther up the line at this point to know if I've like missed something or to like kind of scan, which is helpful. You do get icons, and the icons are actually really helpful as differentiators as well. So, you can upload a snazzy picture to your profile photo or whatnot if you feel so inclined. I'm sad we don't get our pronouns in YouTube chat. That's another thing. I gotta believe it's coming. A lot of extensions seem to be making their way over to YouTube, so hopefully that continues to happen. Mine's about 10 years old. Yeah.
Mary said, wait, Steve, since I became a member, can you sing mine?
It's true. She became a member before I could read it out loud. You can.
Can I give her the Peyton Manning treatment?
Do it.
Nationwide action. Mary, why are you green?
Chicken parm, you taste so good. Yeah, my icon is one of my Twitch emotes, which I'll lose if I switch to YouTube. You have to use an extension now, but like 7TV or BTTV are places where you can put your emotes from Twitch. All of my Twitch emotes are available through 7TV. I like that there's not a huge amount of time between when we chat and when you reply. On Twitch, there was always really long pause. So there's ultra low latency on YouTube, which is cool. You can just put pronouns in your display name. That is true as well. This is why I go by the same name on everything. It makes it easy to find out who I am. It does indeed. It does indeed. But yeah, if you can adjust your display name to have your pronouns if that's something that's really important for me to know.
That's another thing too, because I do feel like on Twitch you kind of get into I don't know. It depends on the situation, I guess, depending on what you're streaming. But I've always felt like there's a lot of like, hey, thanks, man, for the follow, like, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
When that doesn't really fit, who might be following you. So I don't know. It's something that's always deterred me from, obviously it sounds like a female's name or, what have you. Like, it's really weird. So it would be nice to have something like that, like, pop up next to them so you can acknowledge them correctly.
Yeah.
This is the one thing Instagram does, is you can add your pronouns in, which is kind of nice.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just like built in.
I wonder if end fart stigma is taken. You could give it a shot. Maybe there's other people in on the movement before we even realized it. What's up, Jareth? Good to see you, buddy. Dr. Mick showed on my YouTube homepage and it asked me to submit feedback for his live stream. Oh. I hope
rating?
I hope you will be kind. Also, chat, if you haven't already, if you could take a second and like the video, that helps a lot for algorithm and engagement and stuff like that. It's really easy. You just literally click the thumbs up. If you're enjoying your time here, give me the old thumbs up. Not enough fart talk. Yeah. It's true, Shane.
Next time.
The Instagram pronouns haven't released worldwide yet. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the first time that Sean brought that up, the liking the video,
Yeah.
it like jumped up like 70 likes, like real quick, and then Ryan just mentioned it and it went up like 20.
Important.
So bring it up often. Bring it
Thank
up
you.
often because it's important.
Do you know if YouTube will give you a lot of the same stats like top chatters like Twitch did? So all of that is pulled through Stream Elements. So I will have that data, I think.
Yeah, I don't see why you shouldn't.
Yeah. Do you still hear the little Death Stranding like thing? I don't actually. I would know the sound if I heard it, but I can't think of the sound off the top of my head.
Literally playing the game right now, and I don't know what the sound is.
You're playing Death Stranding right now while we're talking?
No, like I am currently replaying the game,
Oh.
the director's cut, and I think I know what it is.
I still hear the Zelda Breath of the Wild menu sounds. No more pop-up baby Mick. So I actually do have that. I have the alert box. I took it down because it was being weird in OBS for reasons I didn't want to fix on the fly. But I do have the alert box. The alert box will be back when we play Detroit. Test. Hello, Scott. Oh, Melissa got it changed up. Nice. I like that the VOD streams are in one spot now. So nice. I agree. And the nice thing is, when these streams go offline, they get located over into a special playlist, so it's not going to muddy up the
curated content.
Yeah, the curated content. Thank you. It won't muddy that up. The nice thing is, you can also still create clips on YouTube. We'll still see them. The clips actually are, I think, nicer over here because it shows where the clip is in context instead of sending you to a completely different page. Like Skog did a test clip earlier today, and then when we went in and looked at it, you could see exactly where it was in the stream, and so you could see the context before and after. You could see people's reactions to the clip if you wanted it to keep going. I think that's pretty neat too. Good night, Snazzy. How's the camera transition stuff? Still whooshing and all that good? Well, why don't I show you?
Loyal Ren, why are you green?
Thank you, Loyal Ren. I appreciate it. Y'all are super cool to be doing the YouTube memberships like this. All right, so check it out. Here we go. Ready? Oh, baby. Here we go. That's the wrong monitor. But that's
Nice.
fine.
Well done,
Why?
professional streamer.
Why did that monitor go there?
Did you like that?
You like that.
You like that?
You like that. I did move.
Hey, you're in Vegas.
Oh, I know what I did wrong here. Clone with. Okay, change resolution.
Yeah, I know I'm in Vegas. Yeah, I fucking hope you know.
I know I'm in Vegas. I'm aware.
Yeah, I'm in Vegas.
Yes. Okay, there we go. So now we set up multiple displays. Cowabunga, baby.
Cowabunga, baby.
Yeah, man. That's going to be my new tagline. Dr. Mick. Cowabunga, baby.
Fifth Ninja Turtle.
yeah. I do love turtles. I like turtles.
I like turtles.
All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again, chat. You should see Steam this time. Good. You got it.
Wow.
I'm orange instead of pink on your playback. Is there any way to fix that using Stream Elements? I have no idea. We can put that in the notes.
I don't think you have control over that. I've never seen
Yeah.
any way to control that stuff.
Hello, L. Hello, Hour Shower. Mental health question. What happens if therapists run into their clients out in public? Do you say hi? Ooh, it's a very good question, Claire. So I go over this with every single client when I meet with them for the first time, because it does happen. So to protect the confidentiality of clients, we do not acknowledge you as the initial engagement. So I tell every client, if we run into each other in public, I will act like I don't know who you are. Like, I will act like I've never seen you before in my life, like you're a total stranger. So I will walk right past you without acknowledgement. And it's not because I don't care. It's not because I'm trying to blow you off. It's because I want to protect your confidentiality. I don't want to say hi to you and then somebody says, who is that? And then you're in a weird spot because you're like, oh, it's my friend. So, or therapist. Like, some people, there's still stigma around therapy. Some people are very private about their therapy. And so it's to protect confidentiality. You never know who that person's potentially with. And then I say, but if you approach me, if you say hello to me, then I will say hello back. So I'm going to follow your lead. And that has saved some very awkward moments, because it does happen. It happened more often when I was in Chicago. But yeah, like people... And some people are like, no, it's fine, you can say hi to me. And I always say, like, look, for confidentiality, just you got to say hi to me first. It's just easier that way. So if somebody says, hi Ryan, it's really good to see you, then cool, hey, it's good to see you too, hope you're having a good day, and you know, you move on. But I work in healthcare, it's the same way. Yep. Q Kiki Palmer, I'm so sorry to this man. I've never seen this man in my life. This is my first stream and your content is dope as hell. Scott, you're dope as hell for stopping by and hanging out here. Thank you, friend. That's awesome. I didn't think about the confidentiality. That's really clever to handle it that way. Yep. Who was that? That's Dr. Mick. He talks about farts on his live stream. Well, there's that too. HIPAA compliance is a big deal. If you're ever recognizing somebody gives you away that they've seen you as a provider, it can get hairy really quick. Yes, it can. You change your Google account name or just your name on YouTube? It's your YouTube name, I believe. But I don't know for sure. I have a video on it on Discord. Again, I'll post the link here. You can copy this link and paste it. It's a really quick video. But I think it changes just YouTube. That video will help you. Oh, so far so good, right? This is all running relatively smooth for you guys, correct?
Yeah, like your stream's running fine.
Awesome. It makes me very happy. Are you able to get separate YouTube stats for your stream elements? The stats page you used for the 3 year is no longer updating. I will look into that. I'm not sure. Amber, good to see you. Very smooth. Good. I'm glad to hear that. It's super smooth. It's way better than expected. Also, great. I mean, I am encoding at dude, the bit rate that you can go up to 51,000 bit rate on YouTube. 51,000. You know what Twitch is? Twitch is 6. And partners can kind of can hedge it up to 8. YouTube lets you go 51. I'm at 20 right now. That's nuts. Yeah, and don't forget to like the stream, right? If you have an older YouTube account, it might count as a brand account and stop you from changing it, but you can still change it pretty easily. Cool. This is pretty smooth, not gonna lie. Glad you... Oh, Mega Matt, what's up, buddy? Hello, Hellraiser. Nice thing about YouTube live streams is that you can scroll back during the stream. Not sure if that was ever an option on Twitch. It is not. Yeah, it's true. You can go back and catch up. So, like, let's say you popped in. Let's say we do Detroit at 10:30 tomorrow, and you get there at 10:45. You can actually go back to the start of the Detroit stream and watch it at 2 times speed and then catch up live, which is awesome. $51,000, is that like FLAC audio? I don't know. Discord seems to be trying off and on to give you a special status for live broadcasting, and Me6 is bugging out with their live EDU role because of it. Interesting. I don't know why that would be. Vapois, hello. That's my favorite thing. It's pretty great. Scrolling back in streams has to be one of my favorite things about YouTube streaming. It's fabulous. For me being an accidental 1015 crowd, I love that. It's pretty great. Pretty great. So yeah, if you're like, oh, I missed the fart conversation, I want to go listen to more fart stuff. You can go back and listen to it at 2 times speed, where you'll hear us with squeaky voices talk about farts. You could...
Or just ask more fart questions.
Or influence us directly. Yes. I mean, you could pop out the Twitch in progress VOD if you wanted, but it's not as streamlined as on here. Correct. I do like being able to scroll back. Yep. Man, now people might know who I am. What's up, Snapshot? There's never enough fart talk. It's true. Great for potty breaks, too. It's true. You can pause and then catch up. I just missed what you said and need to rewind 5 seconds sometimes, and Twitch doesn't let me. Now you can. Now you can. Yeah, and honestly, me keeping up with chat here is not hard.
What's the volume of your fart? It depends on the situation, really.
Well, are we talking volume in terms of like decibels, or are we talking volume in terms of like actual like amount
air?
Of gas?
Yeah.
Like how are we talking air moved or decibel
good
value?
Answer. Good. Are we on Family Feud right now? Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer. On Discord, it says your YouTube account is Dr. Mick Live, but here it says just Dr. Mick. Just a syncing glitch? Oh, I wonder if... I don't think I can do it while I'm live here, but I wonder if my connected account is being goofy.
And then a whole another conversation. According to the high rolls, yes. Yes, I am. This is why this is quasi-interesting. And why I could never have my own live stream, because nothing would be accomplished.
Yep. Also helps that people with auditory processing disorders. Indeed. Well, and that's the other thing too, right? Like if we're doing Detroit and then I do a whole thing about like an illustration or talking through a moment, and you're like, man, I want to go back and watch that real time. You can just go back and watch it and then come back. You're like, man, I feel like I had a question I wanted to ask. You can go back and watch that moment and then come back with your question. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff there. Because YouTube have live captions for the hard of hearing. So, it supposedly has closed captioning.
You can't do it at ultra low latency.
Oh, so, okay, I'd have to kick it up?
You'd have to go to low latency, yeah.
I don't know how much of a difference that is. We can maybe try that.
Yeah.
I wish there was a CC that was built into OBS. Like, I really wish that they would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm technically Dr. Mick on YouTube shelves. Dr. Mick Live is only only Instagram and I guess technically Twitter and
yeah.
Twitch, but I'm Dr. Mick on YouTube, which I really like. I'm not Dr. Mick Live on YouTube. Moving here feels so ironic since I made the reluctant dive into Twitch when a YouTuber I began watching was demonized and moved there, or demonetized and moved there. Everybody's just bouncing back and forth, right? Yeah, demonized. That takes on an entirely different meaning. I've been subbed to your YouTube for forever. My brain hurts. You two need to sync watches and compare latency during the next stream. Would that actually work? Weird how it defaults to top chat instead of live chat. I think it's so dumb that it does that. But yeah, I should periodically, I should put that on the timer for the bot. Like, you can switch to live chat and it's a lot better.
There are extensions where it can default to that, but it's...
Yeah,
I don't know why it doesn't. There's things that shouldn't be the way it is, but...
Skog brought up, like, when I was saying I couldn't do a live stream, that that's what just chatting is about. Yeah, but you also have to be like a attractive person to do that, and that's it's not me.
It's your opinion.
that's your opinion. Because when your emote rolls out, I'm expecting that your emote's going to be the top used emote.
Well, that was me like 12 years ago, so far more attractive me than it is today.
Oh, come on, you silver fox. I wonder if Top Chat will also filter out bot messages and potentially prevent you from being reminded. I'm not sure. Hello, Sammy. I love all your TikToks. Thank you for being here. I love all my TikToks too. The person who does my TikToks for me is here right now. That's the fabulous Sean.
Hi.
Random question. Has anyone tried to baking soda and vinegar down the drain to get rid of foul smell? I have not. I don't know if I can advocate for that or not.
I have done this is I like how I have a answer to this.
I do too. Cubes, thanks for being here.
Ice cubes down the
ice cubes is
drain and
ice cubes is
soap.
better.
Or just soap. Yeah.
Either soap or ice cubes is far better. Putting vinegar and baking soda has a way that like that drain is going to go down into your septic system, and there's a lot of bacteria, like good bacteria, in your septic system that, like, if you own your home, you don't want that to go away because that's the stuff that eats the stuff you don't want. So yeah, ice cubes or just straight dish soap. Good idea.
Why are we putting ice cubes down a drain? How does that do anything?
So here's the thing: if you have like really smelly shoes,
yeah,
it turns out that the cold air removes that smell. Ice cubes work in the same way.
Is that why
So
winter smells better than
Yes.
summer?
Yes, it's like being like going out on a cold winter day. You have like that just crisp air. It might hurt your lungs, but it smells way better than like very humid air. So if there is a way that you can like unscrew your drain in your sink and you can just put like 4 or 5 ice cubes down there, that will help you out a lot.
No shit. How about that? Also, Sean, what are you doing? Why am I chat? I'm chatting with no hands, chat.
Yeah.
This
Actually, that would be great. I'll be your inner monologue for things. I'll be your.
That would actually be kind of hilarious. Like you're just doing my running thoughts. Wow.
Man, I should probably do this. He regretted this immediately.
It's like when Jim Gaffigan does the voice of the audience. Oh
Why
my!
are they eating so much?
Why is he saying that?
Hot buckets.
Why is he so large?
Sean, doesn't that not work as the dew point changes back to? Dude, what? We're talking about weather and dew points and shit now. Y'all are gonna lose me. Luckily, my chatting me is more in tune than on-screen me. I totally forgot Sean has access to Ryan's account. He sure does. Sean has access to everything I have. Sean has more access to my computers and technology than my wife does.
I'm not even there.
What's your favorite food, Dr. Mick?
Wendy's.
Flaming hot Cheetos. Jim Gaffigan's from Chesterton? No way.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. Are you serious? Did you go to Chesterton High School? That's crazy.
Yeah. I thought you knew that.
I did not know that. I know we had Jeffy Samardzija. Yeah, my favorite food's Flamin' Hot Cheetos, Rainbow. Tuck Sean into bed. I know. I gotta start giving Sean a kiss on the forehead.
Yeah. Start saying goodnight.
Wait, we gotta have BFFKs.
Big fucking friend kisses.
Big fucking forehead kisses.
Oh, forehead kisses.
The BFFKs.
Night, Sean. Hope you have sweet dreams.
You're gonna go play a game one day, and the game will already be running, and Sean's gonna be playing it. Yeah. None of the gameplay I do on stream is me. I'm just commentating Sean's gameplay. We've done a very good job making it look like I'm playing Detroit, but it's actually Sean playing Detroit while I comment on top of it. Yes. Yes, Evan, it is. Absolutely. We need a good night Sean emote. Well, remember we needed a good morning Sean emote back in the day when Jared and I used to leave at 5 a.m. Central Time, and Sean's getting up going to work. Ghost Rider? Nah, we got Ghost Gamer. That's right.
That was usually my routine, was waking up and I'd sit in my car for like a second before I'd start driving to work, and I'd check the stream.
So that's why Ryan can answer so many questions. That's correct. Yeah, all the Destiny stuff was a lie. It was just me talking while there was video going on. I wasn't actually doing that stuff. No. You guys have, now that we're on YouTube, I can share the secret that I don't actually play games while I chat. I just have Sean ghost playing for me. And I've been found out. You now understand. Welcome is how
YouTube.
It's called double dipping. Sean streams a game live with no commentary, gets Twitch subscribers. Dr. Mick then pretends he's playing and adds commentary. Yep, that's how we do it. Yeah, Sean's the real talent here. They just put me in front of the camera. I'm not anything.
Ryan's the face.
Yeah, I'm the face of a giant system of awesome, and they just put me up in the front. And they're like, yeah, you know. Sean's trying to launch his career doing TikTok videos for folks, and I'm just a proxy for that.
Yeah.
Easy money.
So, I mean, Sean, do you guys want to play Rocket League for me while we continue to chat with everybody?
Yeah.
Now that everybody knows what's going on. This is fake. I'm just grabbing the controller. I'm not actually going to use it.
I actually have to play 2 people, so this is going to be even harder for me.
Yeah.
But yes, I can do this. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, when I was having controller issues a while back when I was playing The Last of Us, it was actually because the latency to Sean was a problem. That Dr. Mick's just a trophy wife. Yeah. Dr. Might be a bit of an odd question. You've gone over how a first therapy session usually goes, but how does a second one tend to go? How does one figure out where to start, what to talk about? Okay, so that's a really good question, Nighthawk. Second sessions are often the most awkward of any therapy session, because everybody's all geared up for the first one, and it's a lot of getting to know each other, and it's just very easy, simple questions. And then usually the second one is where people are like, oh crap, I actually gotta talk about stuff. Just acknowledge that it's weird, right? Like when you come back, usually what I try to do to cut the tension to that is to ask, like, how was the last session? Is there anything that, as you were thinking over the course of the week, that you realized you had wanted to say to me and didn't? Like, usually your therapist is going to be the one that works on breaking the awkwardness of that. But ultimately, you know the reason that you came to therapy. And so just to talk a little bit about what it felt like in the last session. Like, hey, because if you came back, what we used to say in grad school, the number one objective of a first therapy session is to help that person feel comfortable enough to come back for a second. So obviously, if you're going back for a second, there was something about the first one that was probably okay. And, you know, just getting into talking about that. But you don't have to put pressure on yourself to immediately jump into the issues. Like, it can be a slow burn into it. But just, it's the second session's always a little bit weird. But use it as a chance to follow up on the first session. Say to the therapist what you liked about the first session if you needed to. Like, hey, you know, when we were talking, here's what I thought about over the course of the week. Here's how I felt when I walked out. Here's what I felt like coming toward the session. Like, sometimes I'll be like, how'd you feel coming today? Like, were you nervous to come back? Did you feel excited to come back? Like, what was it like to think about coming back and seeing me this week after how last time went? That kind of thing. Second session is when therapists ask what you want to talk about, and then you say to the therapist, I was hoping you would know. So there's some truth to that, Evan, but like, the thing to remember is that we're not going to be able to do a full assessment in a first session. It takes a little while for us to get an actual idea in order to be able to direct sessions if that's something that a client wants us to do. Because sometimes we are going to be the ones that'll move it in a certain direction, but that's usually if the client wants us to do that, not if how do I want to say this? Like, that was crazy. The thought just dropped out of my head, like literally in the middle of that sentence. That was super weird. What did I say up until that point? It literally dropped out, and then I got all up into the fact that I didn't say anything.
I'm doing moderating things, so
You're
wasn't
fine.
listening.
Second session. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, we rewind the VOD. Yeah, there we go. What was I saying? So I basically just remember that like the second session is gonna be a little bit weird, and that's okay. And we're gonna direct it if you tell us that you want us to direct it at certain points. But also, you are the one that is ultimately responsible for sharing what's going on for you because we can't read your mind. Yeah, total brain fart there. It was weird. We were talking about Flamin' Hot Cheetos, of course. Yes, yeah, that's always what's on my mind. Every time.
Yep.
Right.
I'm gonna pass on the Rocket League tonight because I got family stuff to do tomorrow.
That's fine.
And but Jesus, I appreciate everybody that showed up to help out my friend Ryan tonight. Like literally, that's just been
It's cool.
100+ people since I've been here. It's awesome. So thank you so much, and I'm always such a fun time being part of this stream, part of the chat, and we'll see you the next time I'm around.
Yeah, we look forward to that.
Love you guys.
Steve.
Love you, Ryan.
Love you
Sean.
too, buddy.
You too, Teve.
We'll see you next time I'm on.
All right.
I'll see you then, or I'll see you another time.
Later, Jobin.
Good night.
Tony, thank you for the $5. Found you on my TikTok FYP the other day. Love what you're doing, deep diving into game characters' actions, and I'm looking forward to your Red Dead Redemption 2 stuff. Me too. It'll be fun. Thank you so much, Tony. I really appreciate your generosity. What's up, Jay? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, I got another section of advertising for you if you want it. You probably won't, but we really talked up Dauntless Snacks earlier. I ate 2 of them today while I was getting all my stuff set up. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping by, for all the support. We were repping Dauntless pretty hard. I told everybody the jalapeno stick is like, Jay, you'll love to know this. I chose to eat a jalapeno stick today instead of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. That's how much I love the jalapeno sticks. That's a big deal, man. Chico, why are you green? Straight up, it's been like 2 weeks and I'm still reading. We're still reeling from The Last of Us. That's how good your commentary was. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Lemonade. Fixing diets one stick at a time. Yes. I don't have stomach pain today because of you. So thank you. Because of your delicious meat sticks. How does YouTube decide what's top chat and what's not? I have no idea, Jinx. I have a feeling this platform will be a lot easier for many new viewers to hop into since Twitch is elite for many. Yeah, I mean, the pipeline right now, the content pipeline has been... Basically, TikTok is like the store window. It's what people walk past and they go, ooh. And then they walk into YouTube. And then Twitch is kind of like, hey, you want to come in the back room? So now we're just keeping people on the showroom floor instead of sending them to the back room.
Which sounds so scary.
Just dauntless ship everywhere. I'm pretty sure you've got a pretty robust shipping availability, right, Jay? Jay can answer that for you. Jay Knight, by the way, is the CEO of Dauntless Snacks, and he's in chat right now. So Dauntless questions can go to him. If you go to Dauntless Snacks website and you use code UMatter as a promo code, you get 10% off your pack of sticks, and you support the stream. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Backroom Twitch wants to sell you some stuff. Yeah, right? When I checked out the live John Mayer album on your wall, I love when he talks about how to become a genius, but he just wants to give love. I just want to give love. Yep. I want that I got your back love. Oh, God, you can tell I've watched Where the Light Is way too many times.
If the tattoos didn't indicate.
Yeah, I got 4 John Mayer tattoos. I got posters on my walls. I got 2 John Mayer guitars. There's a lot of John Mayer going on. I almost wore a John Mayer t-shirt today.
I hate that guy.
That's why Dr. Mick freaked out about the carousel last time. The Last of Us trained us not to make noise and use bright lights, right? Dr. Mick is affiliated with Dauntless Next. There it is. Dauntless left me a big box on my porch just today. Love to hear that. I love to hear that. The bot is here, Mega. It is here.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't listening. I had to give Matt his wrench.
Yep.
We forgot to add him.
Yep. Oh, man. I love this. I'm happy. I'm so happy that so many people are here tonight. I really am. This is wonderful.
You're all great.
You're so great. The best. All right, Sean, you wanna mess around?
Dog.
A little Rocket League. We'll get a little Rocket League action going here while we chat. By the way, chat,
dog.
just because I'm playing Rocket League doesn't mean I'm going to stop chatting with you. I'm going to keep watching chat while we play. Chat is the priority. I talk about food so much, I'm surprised I haven't been sponsored by a snack company just in general. Yeah, just somebody just randomly walks up to you. Sir, we have noticed that you speak about snacks a lot in your personal life and thought maybe you'd like to have us be the snack you talk about. I do miss Coconut Man. Me too. So Stream Elements, you can make the Stream Elements bot have a custom name and Twitch, but you can't on YouTube. So it's just Stream Elements for right now. Also, Micah, I don't know if you're in chat, but you're welcome to join us for this if you want. I could never multitask like that. Somehow I'm good at it. We learned very early on in my streaming career that apparently I'm very good at multitasking that.
I'm here. I'm just muted.
All right. I'll support you no matter what platform you're on. Thank you, Jirith. I keep tripping over quality of life things I'm going to miss, but this is starting to feel a bit more comfortable. I'm so glad, Skog. I'm telling you, if y'all give it a week, and we will be used to this. It's a little bit weird for me still, but it's not actually as jarring as I thought it was going to be, which is kind of nice.
We'll plan to continue some Monday malarkey over here too, so I'll force people to continue to get used to it.
Yeah, because you're basically full YouTube now too, right?
I'm planning to, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Monday Malarkey is very fun.
It is.
Lots of malarkey.
All right, so here's now welcome to 1440 gaming. I gotta tell you, chat, I've been playing on a 23-inch 1080p monitor for the last year, and now I am playing back on a 1440 monitor, and it is like, oh, it's wonderful. So this feels good to be back on a nicer monitor. The monthly support amount is very demonized right now. Demonized? Oh, it is. 666. Oh, Diligent. Thank you for the $6.66. I appreciate that. Wait a second. Sent a $5 super chat. Okay, so super chats don't get included in that amount. That's interesting. Tony, I didn't realize that was a super chat that you did. Mr. Poopy Butthole looking crisp. Sure is. Are you inviting me to the party, Sean?
Yeah, I've invited you both.
Why don't I see it?
Join, come
Oh,
to
there
my
it is.
party, please. You can venture into my party if you want.
I did not get anything if you sent it my way.
It says it's no longer available.
Oh my gosh.
There we
There's
go.
like- oh,
What are super chats? Apparently, super chats are where you can tip, and it'll highlight your message in big green box, and then I'll for sure read it. They're like highlighted messages, but cost real money. Yeah. And I'll reiterate this again, just in case there's folks that are in here that were not in here the last couple times I said this. So subs are not really a thing anymore. There's a such thing as memberships that are available on YouTube. They don't really affect ads. It's mostly just a pure like, hey, I want to support your stream financially. It's how you get the cool little badge next to your name. Tipping is the preferred method at this point of financial support of the stream. Nobody's required to do that at all. I'm not going to push it on you, but if you do want to support the stream financially, that's the way to do it. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. When I was on Twitch, I got 50% of any sub that anybody got. So like if somebody gifted 20 subs to the chat, I got half of that. And so YouTube, it's like one of those things where if you're like, oh, I'd want to gift 10 subs to chat, tipping $50 is actually going to double what I would have received had you done that on Twitch. So I just like to reiterate that again. I'm not trying to like fish for a bunch of money here. I just want to make sure that you all know that like that's kind of, if you want to support the stream financially, that's how you can do it. But you are by no means obligated to do it. The stream's not behind a paywall. You have access to all of the emotes through 7TV. It's an extension. If you check out Discord, I have instructions for how to do that. But you can just, if you Google 7TV, you'll see it'll come up. It's just an extension for your browser, and you'll have access to every Dr. Mick emote. So you can use them with that. At 50/50 always rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. Are you able to gift memberships on YouTube? You are not. Not right now.
They've been adamant that is something they are adding soon. So
cool.
Soon trademarked.
And again, this is a spoiler-free run of Rocket League. Yes. This is probably the 10th time I played the game. I'm going to act like it's my first play. Yes.
You know what? I'm going to spoil it for you. It's going to be a very whelming game here.
Are you joining, Micah?
I was inviting him and it wasn't popping up, so I'm joining him. So I'll bring you here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It might be my service. I'm not certain.
What? Why is my controller not?
I saw the invite go up.
What the hell?
Just use your mouse. Just use your mouse and click to the thing.
What the hell?
What in the hell?
Oh, that's why. There we go.
There it is.
All right. Don't spoil Rocket League for me. Sorry. Yeah, if you don't want Rocket League spoiled, now's the time to go, chat. I think I have to go on my computer that I have a stream on TV and cell phone just to chat. Yeah, it might. I don't think the YouTube app works particularly well for on Xbox for this. I don't think you can chat using that. Bodega, thank you for the $1.49.
Hot darn.
Appreciate that.
All right.
I'm looking for a bet to pop up. No point betting on YouTube. It is true. We have polls on YouTube, but there's no channel point betting anymore, which is a bummer. But also now we can sit back and enjoy. So you get full Rocket League at 1440 now, and hopefully it looks good because I'm running a bit rate that's like 3 times as good as the one that I was running on Twitch. I made a vehicle. Ooh, shit. I made a vehicle in Rocket League that when I play red, it's a tribute to the Beatles. Ooh.
Interesting.
If I play blue, it looks like a retro 90s Burger King boy. Or Burger King toy. I was like, what's a Burger King boy? Oh, no!
Wow. I did not think they had the angle.
Jeez.
Burger King boy is what I want to be when I grow up.
I didn't know if you like cats, so I sent the dog over. I like dogs, but I'm a cat person. Will that mean more goals because you can see better? It'll mean more goals. I can't promise that we're going to be the ones that score them.
Oh, that was a good one, Shelps.
I mean, by the way, for those who don't know, Micah's a good friend of Sean and I. He grew up in the town that we grew up in, and we like him a lot. He's a good dude. So welcome Micah to the stream. Look at that save.
Nice.
Thank you.
Out of here.
I had the luxury of working with Micah at our movie theater in town. So
Yeah, I was Sean's manager for a while.
yeah.
But it didn't feel like it
Yeah.
because he was too.
They were in a
much my
relationship.
friend. Yeah.
Bodega, thank you for the $1.49 kitty cat. Appreciate that, friend.
Hey, little kitty cat.
Oh man.
Oh, Dios mío.
Dude,
This is also
Yeah,
really
for
helpful
me.
for me to be able to like see what it's like to read this chat while we play. So I do appreciate you guys chatting while I do this because it's a little different, but it's actually not too bad.
That's good.
The stickers are kind of fun. They are. I like that you can send me stickers. I got a dog and a cat tonight.
Yeah, my dog is passed out on the couch right here.
Dude, Rudy. Did you include Rudy in our 7 TV? Oh god, I missed.
He is one of the 7, or I think the Rudy Jam is in there.
Yeah.
So
There goes my goal of saving up channel points for a hoodie. So, yeah, I don't really, there's not like a conversion I can do on that. I really wish there was. However, I can tell you that a new merch store is going to pop up here within the next couple weeks. One of the delays on the merch store actually was making this decision because I didn't want to put Dr. Mick Live branding on it if I was going to be going to Dr. Mick. So you're going to see more Dr. Mick branding on the merch now instead of live. So those of you that have bought merch in the past, you've got some OG gear that can no longer be grabbed.
yeah, it might be irreplaceable even.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was part of it. Not the whole reason. It's also just been a little bit more complicated to get set up. Like I said, I'm trying to make the merch store be something that's a little bit more sustainable and like higher end isn't the right word, but like I think you guys are gonna like some of the features of the merch that is gonna be coming out here. For Halloween, you need that Dr. Mick Undead merch. So that's the thing, is the store is actually going to be set up in such a way that we can have like more like seasonal type stuff. Where like if we have like a special stream, like when we had the charity tire game stream, stuff like that, that's going to be something that we're going to have more flexibility to be able to do. Come on, go in.
Oh man, that was so close.
That was.
Go.
There. Oh my god.
Oh
Jeez.
no.
Oh boy.
That did not do what I thought it was going to do. My bad.
That is not where I wanted you to send it.
Give it a few years. Dr. McLive merch will pop up as NFTs. Dude, I still don't understand how NFTs work. It's such a weird concept to me.
Ryan, I'll set up an NFT for you if you want.
Will you? What does that even stand for?
Non-fungible token.
Oh.
Yeah.
It means essentially you can own this as a token, and that's it. That's kind of the gist of it.
Okie dokie.
The thing is, you can still copy and paste the image, and that's kind of the
that's what I don't
downfall of the
understand is like
system. It's basically knowing on paper that you own a concept, so you could like conceptually own the Magna Carta. But
Sean.
Oh, the Magna
motherfucker.
Carta.
I own the Magna Carta.
Sorry, that's what I was doing. It wasn't Rocket League. It was Magna Carta.
Right, yeah.
Oh my god. Dr. Mick, will your Twitch account still be up to go back and look at old clips and stuff, or will you be terminating all of that? I'm leaving all of that up, Seraph. Every time someone explains NFTs to me, it never makes sense. It's the modern bridge in Brooklyn, basically. People are actually buying them for some reason. Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know. It's very interesting to me that you can say I own this picture despite that it could just be distributed constantly. Floaty, thank you for the 420 first stream. Sorry I had to, but also funny number. Thank you for the 420. I appreciate that, friend. Good night, Chico. Thank you for stopping by. You know I love you, friend. How's the platform switch going to affect your Twitch partner status? I don't know. What we do know is that as we read the contract that I have, which at this point I've read over a bunch of times, me being over here is not a breach of my contract. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. We'll see. I did not formally... Oh, come on. Nice. Yeah. I didn't formally request a partner termination, but I'm not in breach of my contract by being over there. I have a very bare bones contract with Twitch. Like, I think because people see how it's represented with people like Tim and all that stuff, they think that like every partner is exclusive, and that's not actually the case. There's like exclusivity pieces of it, but it's not a like a full you can't do this kind of thing. There are certain like aspects of it that are exclusive that I won't really go into here because it's just not, I think, useful to do. But oh shit, nice save. Thank you. I completely whiffed on that.
They don't call me Saving Sean for nothing.
My friends call me Whiskers.
Yeah. It's because you're like a cat. Oh,
let's go, baby. I'm too invested in the game right now, right? How's the audio, by the way, chat? Audio good? You hear it okay? I'm not drowned out by it or anything like that. Rocket League audio is kind of slow. Okay, I turned it up a little bit. Oh shit, that's
I was supposed to be goalie, huh? I gotta hang back.
I honestly, I'm like half paying attention, like where everybody is anyway. So.
Oh!
I didn't have the angle.
Audio's better here than on Twitch, in my opinion. Is it really? That's actually good to know. I wonder if that has anything to do with the bitrate. I would imagine it probably does, right? Or is bitrate only video? Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Guys, I'm not a good goalie.
I mean, being a good goalie in this game is probably one of the hardest things.
Yeah.
You got to be so good at aerials and angles and stuff, and it's just...
In real life, when I was a goalie, my mom took me out of soccer class because I sat down and picked dandelions.
Dude, I did that when I started playing baseball. I sat in the outfield and I just picked grass.
That's awesome.
So I feel you.
Here we go.
We would have been good teammates.
Took me out to garden with her instead of
nice. I mean, that's more practical and useful anyway.
She's like, you're gonna garden now.
Yeah, like you're
not an athlete.
You're clearly more interested in one of these things, and it's not catching the outfield plays.
Yeah.
All right, I got this shot.
Oh! I mean, like, things go to shit. Like, what are you gonna play fucking soccer? No, you're gonna grow food, you know?
Exactly. Oh, motherfucker, I missed that.
Don't worry, I got it. Don't worry, he got it.
Dr. Mick.
I was in T-ball, I would draw lines in the sand. Dude, being in the outfield was so boring. But I hated being in the infield because I was always afraid I was going to get hit by a ball.
Yeah.
Every time I played baseball, I was afraid of the ball. Like,
Dude,
I was terrified.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time ever?
Only when I was
baseball?
pitching. That's it. The only time I enjoyed baseball was when I was pitching because, like, I was in control of the ball. But I hated batting. In high school, I forget who it was, but the baseball coach actually came to me and was like, "Hey, are you gonna play baseball? I heard you're a really good pitcher in Little League." And I was like, "No, I'm gonna play golf." And he was like, "What? Why are you gonna play golf?" And I was like, "Well," "Can I pitch and not bat?" And he was like, "No, you have to bat. It's baseball." And I was like, "Well, then I'm not playing baseball." So,
And honestly, that's funny because I like thinking about it now. Pitching would freak me out even more, just because they hit that ball perfectly and that thing comes flying at you. I can't. I wouldn't be able to get my head around that anymore after seeing people get hit.
yeah, no, it's terrifying.
Yeah. So yeah, I just picked the grass. It was good.
Yep.
Learned a lot about grass.
Yep.
It's there.
Nice,
It's green.
nice shot there, buddy.
Thank you.
Good job, Sean.
Thank you.
I mean, good boundaries, right? It was. I was like, I'm only doing it if I don't have to bet, and he was like, no, you got to bet. Like, well, then go away. And then I got cut from the golf team. That was fun.
Damn, you're like, damn, I should have played baseball.
Yeah.
What wasn't Casey also on the golf team?
No.
She wasn't.
No, she could have been.
I made that up.
You did. Casey is a naturally gifted golfer. The first hole of golf that Casey ever played, her and my dad went to Creekside and played that 3-hole course. And the first hole she ever played in her life, she got a par.
Jesus. Oh, baby, there's.
Oh, no! And then she got, I think she bogeyed the second hole, and then I think she parred the third hole. Like,
And
it
she's
was
like,
outrageous.
I hate golf.
Dazia, hello. Welcome in. Anybody who's rolling in here and just kind of chilling, hanging out, welcome in. Welcome to my first ever stream on YouTube. We're just playing some Rocket League and chatting. Tonight's kind of a troubleshooting stream, trying to make sure that everything goes smoothly. The goal is to get back to playing Detroit tomorrow. I will be streaming on YouTube for the foreseeable future. So this is the place to find me. And I recognize that it's a little bit of an adjustment for folks. But I am really grateful that you would all be here and support that transition. I think we'll get used to it as time goes on.
Oh no.
Oh, come on.
Wow, what a shot.
Jesus.
We were 9 seconds away from winning.
Blue Alchemist, it's going well. Enjoying the I'm enjoying the stream tonight so far. It's been great. And it seems like it's in much higher quality for y'all, which is wonderful. And to those of you that have signed up for memberships, thank you for doing that. It is true that it's a much higher percentage than what subs were on Twitch. And for those of you that have tipped, thank you for that as well. And but I really do. I appreciate the follows. I will use this as an opportunity to say that one of the most helpful things you can do, it's completely free to do, is right below the video. If you could like the video, that makes a huge difference for the algorithm and for the discoverability of my channel. So take a second to do that if you would, if you like what's going on here. All right, bringing it around. Oh. I'm going back. I'm going back.
Okay. I'm back.
Me too.
I missed.
Big whiff.
I hit it.
Here it
Hit it
comes.
back.
There we
Felt
go.
like a question.
Well, it was a question more so because they have the ability to fuck my shit up.
Oh, that's you, Iratu. That's awesome. Hello, friend. Oh, I whiffed. Oh. I'm an audiophile. I press all of my podcasts to vinyl. Do you really? I mean, that's kind of cool. I'm like, I think
That's
bad.
amazing.
I think that's badass. Like, if you do that and you have vinyl for all of your
That's
podcasts.
dedication.
Yeah, dude, that's super cool.
I'm back. Oh man, you are clear.
Let's go. Oh, what a save! What a save! Are you kidding?
Oh,
Holy shit! I can't believe that guy got that.
I mean, his name's Beast, man.
Does this guy
What do you
know it's my
expect?
first YouTube stream? Like, come on, give me that.
Come on.
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't he know?
Oh my god, dude, I wasn't ready for that.
Dude, fucking send it, man.
Tried. Didn't work.
All right.
This is soccer, but with RC cars, basically. For those who have
Dude,
never
no
seen Rocket League.
spoilers.
Oh, gee. Oh, sorry, that's right.
Nope.
That's not in. We're good.
Oh no!
Oh, I bumped that guy. Luckily. Oh god.
I bumped the ball the wrong way.
Let's get this on the other side, eh? Here. What do you think? Huh?
You know,
Let's do that.
maybe.
Yeah, you guys, can we just like get this on the opponent?
Oh no!
side
Oh
for a
no!
while?
No, we're good.
That was good. That was good.
Nicked it.
It's a good
I
team
nicked
effort.
it.
We're all here.
Oh, God.
No way.
Oh, that guy
No
whiffed.
way.
That was huge. These guys are playing really good midfield defense.
They are playing
Oh, man.
such good midfield.
It's funny how YouTube doesn't really have easily filterable categories. You can't just look at all the other Rocket League streams, for example. It is true. Discoverability is one of the major critiques of YouTube, that it is much harder to find streams that are alike. And again, you know, YouTube seems to be going ham on it. And they seem to be interested in trying to make this a real competitor. I don't like the idea that Twitch is kind of like the only game in town for some stuff. So, like, I really thought that having Mixer around was huge. From a competition standpoint. Oh,
I got it.
I mean, I genuinely hope that, like, people going over to YouTube and stuff makes Twitch do better. Like, I don't have, like, I'm not like anti-Twitch or anything like that. It's just, lately it has not felt good to be over there. So, you know, if we want to see capitalism at work, this is capitalism
Right.
at work.
They need to solve Twitch's problems for you to join them.
Oh,
back again.
oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Dude, we've had so many of these goddamn overtime matches like this.
Where I'm sweating.
And we lose. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Miss. Oh, let's go. Oh, I just missed it. Go in. Oh, my God. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm, dude.
Oh. Let's go. Send it. Jesus.
God.
Oh, my God. Chat, we need good vibes. If you've got the 7TV,
Wake up!
if you have the 7TV
Oh, fuck.
extension, let's get it to good. Oh, no. No way. I'm not letting this happen.
We gotta knock it.
No.
Oh, my God.
I got it. I got it.
Oh.
Missed again. Damn it. Come on, chat. I need good juju.
Chat, give us the juice, baby.
Give us the juice.
Send it. There we go.
There we go.
Oh my
right.
god.
Push it
By the
in.
way, I literally, in this exact moment, just realized that OJ Simpson's nickname was the Juice because his nickname was OJ. I literally just figured that out. I did not know that. Right in this moment. Chat, you were all here. Let's go.
Man.
This is
God.
so nerve-wracking. I don't
Dude,
think
the
I'm
fact that we're 5 minutes and 21 seconds into this overtime is nuts. Let's go, Sean. Let's go. Oh, I'm going to get back. I'm not going to cross that.
Oh, I missed it!
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yes! Yes! Let's go!
Hell yeah!
Let's go! Oh, man. Oh, we needed that so bad. We needed that so bad. That felt so good. Oh, my God.
Holy fuck, man.
Oh, what a match, dude.
I just aged like 3 fucking
Oh.
years.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I felt the gray hairs growing.
Holy crap.
Ooh.
That was a good match all around there, fellas. Look at that.
That was. Dude,
Wow.
they don't call me Saving Sean for nothing.
Oh, they really don't. Holy shit. That was you guys. Chat, that was all of you putting the good vibes out in the world.
Yeah, big fucking kisses to you all.
Bump in a question from Mona Lisa. It's in my next message. Why do you tuck your wife in for bed? I had a friend who would do the same, and I was wondering if there's a particular reason why a spouse would do that. Because I love my wife, and because I made a vow to her at our wedding that the last thing she would hear every night before she went to bed is how much I love her. And so it's a very meaningful ritual for me because my wife goes to bed like 6 hours before I do. And so I like to remind her how much I love her. My wife is fabulous, and she takes care of me in a lot of ways, and so that's one of the ways that I like to take care of her. So she gets to go to bed reminded that I love her. Do you have any tips on helping people through depressive episodes? My girlfriend is having a bad time, and I want to help her any way I can. Ask her. ask her how you can be supportive. Depression is not easy. It is something that can be, it can kind of feel like a vortex sometimes. And it's ultimately her responsibility to do the things she needs to do. But as her partner, you can say like, hey, I realize you're going through this. What are the things that I can do as your partner that are meaningful and where you feel supported when you're going through a hard time like this? I want to make sure I'm there for you in the ways that I can be. And if what she says is or he, I don't recall what gender identity your partner has, but if your partner, what they say is something that you're willing to do, that's awesome. Then, you know, do your best to do that. If it's not something you're willing or able to do, that's okay too. Just make sure that you articulate that and offer maybe what you are willing to do or what part of that you could do. You might also encourage, if the depressive episode is bad enough, it's totally okay to suggest that your partner potentially see a therapist and assist them in walking through that process and let them know that you're there to help, that you don't see this as being something that's weak, but instead something that is strong, and you know, it's based on the fact that you have your own limitations in your ability to help. It's okay to acknowledge those limitations. In fact, I think it's healthy to acknowledge those. So I appreciate the question. Thank you for boosting that. All right, let's go. Nice. Is it possible to find love like that or build it? You don't just find it, you have to work on it. Love, like, I mean, granted, I like my wife almost immediately when I met her? Yes. But you have to work on it. Relationships are work. Anybody who tells you that relationships are just all fun and games all the time and super easy, probably is missing out on some very important communication and dynamics. Like, you build it over time. It's not always easy. My wife and I have certainly had adversity. We had a summer where we broke up when I got out of my PhD program, and it was totally my fault. But like, it's work. You don't just land on that and find it. And if you do, it's a super rare thing. Those of you that are heading out, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you taking the time. I know it's pretty late. I got this. Oh, a little bit off on that angle. What's up, Biscuit? Good to see you. Oh, I thought I could head that off.
Oh, you, Micah?
No, it's not on.
Oh, nice.
I got blown up.
Has the stream been going so far? It's been going good, RG. How are you doing? It's almost 9 a.m. here. Well, hello, Spirit Muse. For those of you that it's morning or a reasonable hour, thanks for making me part of your prime time. I just realized the Midnight's playing in the background still. They are. Oh, that was a good bump by that guy. Can't wait to see y'all tomorrow for the first YouTube Detroit stream. I know, I'm excited. I'm excited. Tonight actually went technically better than I thought it was gonna. I really thought we were gonna have more shit we had to get worked out. And this seems to be pretty easy. Like, the only adjustment really on my end is reading chat, but even that's not that big of a difference. It's like some donations have been showing up on your monthly thingy and some haven't. Plus, I'm guessing memberships and the payout delay like Twitch. So yeah, so memberships are on a payout delay. So I didn't actually realize that the like the special chat or super chat or whatever. I didn't realize that was a thing. So that does not count toward the total, but I will make sure I do like what I did on Twitch, Skog, where those things get added when the payout happens. Damn it.
Oh my god, with 14 seconds.
What's up, Sophine? Will you be streaming on YouTube more? Yeah, for the foreseeable future, I'm on YouTube.
This is...
Good night, Mona.
I'm I'm staying back because I learned I'm supposed to.
Because, yeah.
Because reasons?
Super chats don't count towards donation total, yeah, but Dr. Mick will be getting about 70% from them. Yeah, I get the split here over here is way better. Oh, we all missed it. Holy shit. But I mean, again, I don't stream for the financial reasons, but if I am here and this is available at a better rate than Twitch and I can do the same thing, that seems like a good idea.
You might.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I just happened to be checking my YouTube for other stuff and would have missed this entirely. What's up, Jenna? Good to see ya. I know, right? And it's like, whoa, look, Dr. Mick's live on YouTube? What?
Squeeze me?
Yes, I am.
Nice.
So did you not get 100% of the bits on Twitch? I thought viewer paid the premium for those with 40% markup. There's still a percentage cut. I don't remember specifically what it is. Bits were better than subs in terms of like the percentage you get. Tipping has always been the best because it's 1-to-1. But I mean, subs were nice because it knocked people out of having ads, and sometimes people will get a random gifted sub and they'd be like, oh, what's this channel? And then they'd come by and be like, oh, I got a gifted sub here. And but yeah, when I got partner, it didn't change my payout percentages at all. It was exactly the same. There was really no boost to me getting partner.
Check mark.
I got a check mark, yeah, but there was nothing really that changed other than just the prestige, I guess, of saying that I was a partner. Hello, Vigson. How's married life treating you? Lovely. It's wonderful. I love my wife. It'll be easier to reach goals than here on Twitch for the next fundraiser stream. It's true, although I hope to not have to do a fundraiser stream like that again soon. Yeah, I hope YouTube brings gifteds on board. It's a big part of chat community culture. Like Sean said, they really seem to be like big on that.
I have like some of the features are like things we think they'll probably do, but they've explicitly said, the guy I've been following it a lot more closely lately. And
that Ryan Wyatt guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been explicitly said that that's something they're doing. So.
Yep.
And I have heard that they're looking into an equivalent of YouTube Prime as well.
Oh, cool.
But that one was not like a definite thing that, like the gifted members and things. So.
I thought you were supposed to get a bigger part of subs or something. Yeah, so that's how it used to be. And apparently in 2020, when I got partner, that was actually not the case. Or it's something that you have to negotiate with Twitch, but there's really no pipeline to do that. It's all very confusing. But yeah, when I got my partner agreement, I thought that was going to be the case, and it absolutely wasn't. So, I seriously, I made as much as an affiliate as I did as a partner. It was pretty wild. I haven't caught a Twitch stream of yours for a long time. Well, it's lovely to see you, Vixen. How have you been? I'm dying to start doing art streams again, and YouTube seems to be doing a pretty good place, so I've been thinking about it a lot. Hey, it's worth a shot. I guess you could continue to subscribe on Twitch for funds. You could, but again, half of everything you spend on Twitch is going to Amazon. What's up, Cataclysm? Good to see you, friend.
Heck, are you still here?
Might have muted himself.
Well, no, it said he disconnected from the game.
Oh,
too,
he DC'd?
So, yeah. Well, he's more of a Marvel guy, but yeah.
That was
Come
good.
on, John.
That was nice.
Oh, you are back. Hi, Micah.
Some highly paid creators get 60, 70, 80, but for the majority of partners, it's impossible to negotiate because it's impossible to talk to somebody. It is. Or you get very short messages that aren't helpful at all. I mean, a personal one that really bugged me was the person who had the Dr. Mick username on Twitch reached out to me and offered to give me the name and said that they were willing to part with it, no strings attached. Just, hey, you know, like what you're doing, it's cool. Figured I'd give you the name. And so they gave up the name. They changed their name. I saw them do it. They confirmed that they did it. We saw it through DM. I reached out to partner support, and partner support was like, no, we're not pulling it out of the pool early. And I was like, and so I followed up and I was like, what? Like, can't you guys like help me out here? Like, I didn't just start. And like, I've been a partner for a while here, for 6 months at this point, and like, all I'm asking is to drop the live off my name, and the name's in the pool. Like, I thought I'm supposed to have partner support for stuff like this, and I got back a very generic, impersonal message that was just like, yeah, no, you can't have it. You can check back when the name releases, and I know when the name releases, but it's so annoying to me that was even an interaction I had. And I had a couple other interactions with partner support that were not helpful at all. I had proof, Floaty. I attached images to the email that I sent them. And I mean, they have logs of that shit. You kidding me? Nice. So it was ridiculous. I got blown off on a couple occasions by people at Twitch. Lady So Fine, thank you for the $5. Guess this is the way I'll be assisting from now on. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Means a lot. Makes me grumpy? Yeah, made me grumpy too. And then I asked if I could have Grumpy Mick, and they said no.
They said, yeah, no.
They're like, you're going to be Dr. Mick live, and you're going to like it.
You said, okay.
So I went with it because, I mean, at the very least, it was like I was live, but it just was annoying from a branding perspective. Sean grabbed Dr. Mick on YouTube almost immediately, which was awesome. And we've been luckily had that. And so I like the idea of just being Dr. Mick. The live is just kind of eh. These guys are pretty good.
These guys fucking suck.
Okay,
I'm
Sean.
sorry, that was so
Sean,
aggressive.
you just demonetized this video right there. Just right there.
Alright, here we go. Put that in the fucking net. Oh man, where's my
Light mode sucks. I mean, who uses light mode for anything?
Skog. Skog uses light mode.
I know.
Skog.
Speaking of light mode, good night, Skog. Good night, Skog. Thank you for being here. Thank you for putting up with the adjustment. I appreciate you very much.
Night, Skog.
Literally all of you are super cool for being here and giving this a chance. I cannot thank you enough. You blew away. Oh yeah, somebody asked what our guesses were for how many people we thought were going to convert over tonight. Sean guessed the lowest. You want to tell the folks what you guessed?
I guessed between 50 to 75.
Jared guessed 85, and I guessed 100. I said I'd be happy if we broke 100, and we broke 100. That was awesome.
That's because you're all awesome.
Yeah, thanks for making sure none of us got to the showcase showdown.
Yeah. Another fucking overtime. Who would have seen this coming? What a plot twist here for the spoiler-free Rocket League run.
For the Beepuses. Oh, come on. Come on, stay under that. Ah. Here we go, another overtime, chat. We need good vibes.
My God, did
I refuse to be special. I'm just me. I fucking love you, man. Just want you to know that. Oh, that was the sexiest thing I've seen tonight.
Yeah.
Sometimes you say things that rhyme with Micah.
Like
And
Pica.
I just want to, yeah, I just want to take credit for it. Like,
Yes, it's your fault that I say words that rhyme with Micah.
Right, exactly. Because it's such a rare name, so then you're just like, oh.
Micah, I just want to say that in Red Dead 2, when there was a Sean that spelled it S-E-A-N and a fucking Micah in the game, I lost my shit. I was like, no
Did you
fucking
feel
way.
seen?
I also
did.
did.
Yeah, I was like, wow, they spelled it right. Oh my god, there's a Micah.
They had a Sean and a Micah spelled exactly the same.
Are they like friends in the game?
They're
Like,
part of your gang.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can I rename Arthur to Ryan?
Probably.
I mean, just internally.
Oh no! Oh no! Fellas,
I'm here.
Enough name talking.
Sorry.
Or this game's gonna be a yikes. Also, General Andrews, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Go in.
Tap it in. Oh boy.
Tap it in. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Big whiffer. There we go. Big whiffer.
Nice.
The mention of Red Dead Redemption 2 just pulled me out of a daydream. No spoilers. They know. They know that it'll be a true blind run for me. I'm excited.
Yeah. I wouldn't dare.
I am actually very excited to play that. I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
I think you're gonna.
It's like I want to be a cowboy, baby. I was listening to Kid Rock, and I was like, dude, I want to play Red
What?
Dead. Yeah, you want to be a cowboy, baby.
That's what gets you in the mood.
Dude, do you ever listen to Kid Rock when you're thinking about doing stuff?
Once.
The fuck?
Are you referring to Kid
It was
Rock
dark.
or what's happening in the game right now?
It was dark times.
Come on. Oh, dude, we're going to have another one of these goddamn overtimes.
Do I ever refer to Kid Rock when I'm thinking about things? That's the question.
When you're thinking about doing things.
Yeah, things. Now, what things? I don't know.
Whatever things came to your mind.
Yeah,
right.
Chat, put it on the poll. Do you listen to...
There it is!
There we go. Let's go. 2 for 2. That's not true. 2 for 2 in games that we won in overtime.
Wow, you could just specifically apply that stat to anything.
There's a poll feature. I can do this. Here we go.
We gotta back out, Brian.
We have to back out.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go, chat. It's the first poll. The first poll ever on Dr. Mick YouTube is, do you ever listen to Kid Rock when you're thinking about doing things? We got a big 91% on no. Are you kidding me?
Who's putting no? Who are you? Because you're living your life.
Hey, Micah, when I was in grade school, a kid said to me, if you can tell me the name of this rock, you can keep it. I immediately answered for Micah. I took the poor kid's fancy rock. That's awesome.
Mikey, you can match us now.
Do you mean things or things? Because the answer is no regardless. Oh.
Damn, I never thought of it.
Wait, what's Kid Rock? Oh.
I'm trying, Sean, but I can't figure it out.
I mean, we got 88% on no. I can't. We got 40 votes. Come on, chat. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be who you are.
Chat, I need you to fuck me up.
Jesus.
Along with
easy, killer. Easy. Jesus Christ. Wow. You've been listening to Kid Rock, haven't you?
Yeah, my God.
Wow.
Did you see? Are the mods able to do the polls, or is it just you?
I don't know, actually. I could end the poll. And then so one of the mods, put it on the poll. Can mods do polls?
Wait.
Well,
Can that be a poll?
How did you do the poll?
Can mods do polls?
So under the chat where it says say something, there's a little bar graph next to the custom emojis. You just click on it and then you can make a poll.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see that, so I'm.
So
assuming
only
they
I
don't
can
see
do
that
it?
either. Yeah.
Oh.
Are you asking if people like polls now? What's it? It's not letting you start a game, Micah?
No, it won't let me join you guys. It will only let me invite you to my party.
We're in your party right now. Like, we're back at the menu.
We get to see a breakdown of the poll in chat once it's finished. It's awesome.
Let me try, I guess.
It may be a setting. Okay, we can look into that.
Should you guys just join a game?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you're in it.
We're playing Golden Monkey and the Micah Nader.
Oh shit, that's me.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
We're getting a lot of yes votes on this.
Nice. Got a bunch of liars.
I literally never think of Kid Rock on my own. I like that sentence. It's never an original thought for me. There's nothing wrong with Kid Rock, by the way. Jirith, own that shit, man.
Dude, nice shot.
Can you remind me what the question was again?
Do you listen to Kid Rock while you think about doing things?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Fuck no.
Not just no.
Yeah. I mean, we ask very specific questions here.
Right.
Yeah, as one should.
Right.
Don't leave anything up to the imagination. I hate them.
Imagination's awful.
Cowboy Babies, that's like the only song I can even think of by him.
Yeah, that's probably for a reason.
What a shot. So, I mean, this is pretty fabulous. Like, I'm looking at the monitor of the stream and it does look like really smooth and crisp.
I haven't really seen any hiccups or...
Like, it's gonna be really awesome for Detroit, I think, because like that game is beautiful and like Red Dead will look really pretty, and we'll have it in 1440, and it's gonna be also we don't have to deal with the stupid ass 24-hour rule with Twitch, so now we can get the VODs up sooner.
Boy,
I stopped listening to Kid Rock when he went country, but I like his old stuff. Yeah, the old like 90s stuff. I was in college and this girl's ringtone went off in class and it was Kid Rock, and she just packed her stuff up and we never saw her again.
Is it the same girl that farted in your class?
Yeah, I was just say, were you in my Psych 101 class at Michigan State University back in 2008?
Yeah, how many farts did you do?
How often were you farting in class? Because it could have been.
There were at least 4 people who left class because they farted into the chairs.
Man. I would have stayed in that class. I'm like, wow, these are my people.
Yep.
Everybody farts here. I'm into it.
Yeah, I don't feel bad at all. Oh, calculated!
Oh, motherfucker.
Ooh.
No, I shot my shot. Good night, Night Elf. Have a great rest of your first stream on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you for coming over here, Night Elf. I really appreciate seeing your name in chat, friend. Will the VODs have to have before game talk? So here's the cool thing. When I go offline, this stream gets thrown to its own playlist, and you can watch the pregame stuff if you want. Then we will still have the curated content where all goals against us will be removed, and you can see like the Detroit run the way that you've traditionally seen it on YouTube, and those will still be in their own playlist. So it'd be pretty neat because you can, if you want to catch the beforehand stuff and you want to be part of that, great. If not, you want to just get right to the chase, that'll be available too. Oh God, I was reading chat. That was my fault.
That's okay.
I really hated yesterday. What happened yesterday, Catherine? How's the transition? Honestly, it's been smoother than I thought it was going to be, Rebecca. Also, Crystal, good to see you.
Wait, orange car, stupid idiot. Oh.
I just double doinked that.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Nice.
Whiff it.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's go. Big shooter.
Hell yeah.
If I can ask, who's your favorite character out of the Detroit Become Humans cast? I'm partial to Connor, but I'm really starting to like Kara. My favorite character? I don't know, because I don't really know how to quantify like favorite, because of the person that I would like most admire, the person I'd be friends with. Like, how are we quantifying favorite? Like, person I think that it's most complex?
Who do you get most, like, who do you enjoy when they're on screen the most? That's how I would quantify it.
I'd say I like Luther a lot. Luther was who initially popped in my head. I mean, Carl's pretty cool too.
What character do you think about in Detroit when you're thinking about things?
Oh, Hank. No, Hank. It's Hank.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
Hank?
It's
Okay.
Hank.
There we go.
Yeah, absolutely Hank.
Okay,
It's Hank.
There we go. Now I'm trying to speak your language. And
Thank
ask
you,
questions the
Sean.
way
You
the
spoke
US
my language and we got there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun story for you. First class in college, saw this guy walk in, sit down, he didn't say a word. While leaving, the prof asked why he didn't say anything. He was so high, he forgot where he was. Nice. Nice.
Oh, boy.
I did it! I got denied for SSDI, SSI. God damn it. Been denied for food stamps, cash assistance, and no one will hire me. Oh man, Catherine, I'm so sorry to hear that. The way stuff like that is handled really around the world, but particularly in the US, is really terrible. Especially, dude, the way the process for applying to disability is truly nightmarish. In some ways even like traumatizing and like dehumanizing. Like, you're basically being asked to quantify your experience in a way that, like, I don't think anybody really is equipped to do. And that just, it really sucks. I'm glad you're here tonight. I hope being here maybe helps a little bit, being around all of us and hanging out. But freaking disability, man, it's a nightmare around here. I don't think I've ever met somebody who smoothly went through the process. Like, it could be the most obvious thing where you're like, yes, that person absolutely deserves. I hate even the word deserves to be on disability, but like, you're like, that person absolutely should be on, and should not have any issues, and they still run into massive issues. You realize how late it was. Y'all have a good night. Honored to have been part of the first YouTube stream. Thank you for being here, Diligent. I appreciate it so much. Second time being denied too. Jesus. That process is part of why I haven't been evaluated for ASD and ADHD yet. Yeah, it's really sad that that's a thing that people have to worry about with that stuff. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Not sure what to do now. So I am not a social worker, so I don't have like a ton of expertise on this kind of thing, and I don't want to sound like the person who, when you have tech issues, says, have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? There are like information and referral services that are often available in people's areas. I worked on one. Usually if you call 211, and you may have already done this, and I apologize if this is something you've already done, but there are some community agencies that can help people get in touch with resources, particularly if they get denied for Social Security disability, and can help like with resources, can get you in touch with a social worker that may be able to do some advocacy for you, either pro bono or very, very cheap. But there are, depending on where you live, like if you live in a rural area, there's probably not going to be as many community agencies available to you as there would be if you're like in an urban area. But I might recommend trying to call 211 as a way to get the ball rolling and kind of talk about what's going on and what you need, and they can get you directed. Disability system sucks here too. The eligibility requirements for it is insane. Jesus. So if you live in a city, there's a good chance there may be some resources available to you, Catherine, depending on what city you're in. But a lot of people don't know about 211, and they don't know about information referral. That's enough Rocket League for me. I think I'm ready to just kind of chat.
Getting late here.
Chat for a little bit here. I had a claim for migraines, went smooth. Claim for PTSD, nightmare, absolute nightmare. The system's so harsh. Sending anyone dealing with this dealt with it, massive love. Yep, it's really ridiculous. Really ridiculous. 211 is often the number. It might be. There are some places where it might be like 5 or 311, but I'm pretty sure 211 is universal in the United States. But it's information referral. Usually it's available 24 hours a day, but they may not be able to get you directly connected if you call like in the middle of the night. But 211, I was the information referral services specialist when I worked at the crisis center for a while as my internship in my undergrad. And so what would happen is people would call, and then the information referral person keeps an up-to-date database of all the stuff that's available in the community. They try to call different folks and like that work at different agencies and see what's available. And so if you call and you say, hey, I've been trying to apply for Social Security disability, it hasn't been working well, I'm trying to figure out how to, I need some assistance paying rent, I need some assistance finding food, stuff like that. Usually they can get you in touch with the folks that can help you with that. And you might be surprised at how many things are out there. Like I remember being in Lafayette, Indiana, which is not like a huge area, and there were social services available to folks that they were telling us, like, please tell people we exist because people don't know we're out there and it's very hard to advertise. So like, please direct people our way. We want to be able to help them. So there's a chance, like you might even just like Google search Albuquerque 211 or Albuquerque information or referral and see what comes up in terms of where you can call. Also, Jessica, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm doing well. Those of you that are still here, despite how late it is, thank you so much. I want to make sure that I take a little bit of time here to answer some YouTube questions and stuff and help folks out if there are certain aspects of the YouTube side of things you need help with, but we'll also just kind of keep chatting about whatever for a while here. I've had 14 knee operations and severe degenerative disc disease and didn't really have a problem the second time I applied. I hope your next application process goes quickly. Yeah, sometimes it takes multiple times, which really sucks because it's demoralizing, right? Like you have to wait forever and then you find out the answer is no, and then it's just like, ugh. Is there a way to stop clenching my jaw all the time? I don't even realize it most of the time, but my jaw and teeth are taking a beating. So I am not that kind of doctor, Rebecca, so I don't know the answer to that one, unfortunately. That would be an answer for your doctor, like your medical doctor. What was streamed tonight? We just chatted for a while, did some troubleshooting, played a little Rocket League, and now we're just chatting again. I'm going to start the Detroit playthroughs up again tomorrow, now that I know how this works. So it actually went much better than I thought it would. The anxiety was high initially, but I made sure to focus on breathing, didn't look at the needle, and recognized that it would pass soon. Wait, what are you referring to, King? Did I miss something? I think almost everyone gets turned down the first time just to weed out the ones who don't really need help, which is such a... It's a somewhat understandable process, but also really sucks. Because it's a very... I think the hardest part about it is more than just like, whether you get denied or not, is it's a very unempathic experience. It's very cold. You have to produce a bunch of information. It's just you don't feel like you're interacting with humans while you're doing it. So like even like the rejection, just it's harsh. It's there's no warmth to it. Like sometimes people can handle that kind of process and like having to do it again easier when it's not so freaking harsh. I'm having a hard time sticking to a boundary I set for myself. How do I reinforce it for my own sake? This is a really hard one to answer, Bodega, because it's going to sound like I'm on one of those "Wow thinks I'm cured" Reddit posts, but nobody else is going to enforce your boundaries for you. You have to create the discipline to do that. If you've decided what it is that you need to do, you might break it down into manageable chunks, like break it down into smaller steps in order to ensure it gets done. But ultimately, if you've been able to find what it is that you're trying to do and what the boundary is, you have to do it. And sometimes it can be overwhelming if you only see it conceptually, which is why I say if you can operationalize it more effectively, that can sometimes help. If it's concrete, it's easier to see behavioral steps. I read a file from a doctor that denied one of my claims, and it was so dehumanizing. It was super distant experience to read about how my diagnosis doesn't impact my life. Jesus Christ. Also way more expensive to me and test applicants harshly than it is to just approve claims. Yeah. Had some blood work today. Shelb was asking how it went. Oh, got it. Okay. Ooh. Oh. So I think maybe what we can do here, chat, we'll chat for maybe a little bit here, and then maybe we'll see how guitar sounds as a reward for so many of you sticking around. I'll play a little guitar and see if there's any uptick in quality for that, and I'll send you off into the evening that way. Over a year ago, you talked about taking your mental health care into your own hands and making sure a therapist is a good fit for you. As a people pleaser, I stayed with a therapist who wasn't comfortable. Yeah, it can be really hard. Like, that's a thing that happens a lot, Vixen. So being mindful of that and realizing that, like, that's one of the most important aspects of therapy. It's like your therapist should never put you in a position to feel like shit for saying, hey, this isn't working for me. It's your life and it's your therapy, and it's very important to take control of that for sure. I actually came across this whole thread today talking about how sadly in most cases they only look at how something impacts your work with little consideration for how it impacts your day-to-day life. Yep. That's because we like to define people by what they do. How do you feel about streamers calling viewers brothers and sisters? I got rated in this guy's stream and he seems nice, but it was really unsettling to be called Sister Floaty. Oh, I don't know. Oh. Interesting. I probably wouldn't like that personally, but if it works for that person, cool. I mean, you certainly don't have to endure that if you're not comfortable with it. Particularly if you say something like, hey, don't call me that. That's weird. And they continue to do it. I never got the chance to thank you for that, so thank you. Oh, you're absolutely welcome, Vixen. I'm not sure about my next question, but here it goes. So I stopped smoking cigarettes about a few months ago and switched to vaping. My question is it normal to not crave smokes, but to miss... I'll wait for this. How it feels in my hands. Yeah. So, Jessica, here's the thing. One of the things that actually makes quitting smoking hard beyond the nicotine addiction is that people have very well-established routines with smoking, and the behavioral routines are actually sometimes the thing that's harder to kick. So that sensation of having the cigarette, what it tastes like to have a cup of coffee with it, the ritual around it, going outside, all that stuff also has to be replaced. And most people don't think about that aspect of smoking cessation. They just think that you got to kick the nicotine habit. But there's a ton of behavioral patterns that happen with that and associations. And often they're positive associations because smoking usually feels pretty good. So that's a completely common thing to have happen. And it doesn't mean you're like falling off the wagon or anything like that. It's a completely normative process for humans that go through massive behavioral change like that. Good night, King. My old therapist referred me to my current one, and my current one is the best I've ever experienced. It's lovely to hear. I hope that maybe helps you feel a little less crazy, Jessica. Also, I just want to say quitting smoking is one of the hardest things anybody can do, and I give you just shitloads of credit for doing it. How long have you known you were going to be switching to YouTube? It's been a conversation for probably, like a serious conversation for, I don't know, Sean, what would you say, like maybe a month?
Wow, at this point.
Yeah, it's been at least a month or so. I would say around the time that the hate raids really started to be a thing, that was when it really started to pique my interest, and then we've been having behind the scenes conversations about it for some time. And then yesterday with the data breach and all that stuff, it was time to go. Dragon Girl, what's up? You are not crazy, Jessica. No. When I quit, I really didn't know what to do with my hands instead. Though I did buy a new bottle of nail polish whenever I was readily tempted to buy smokes for a while. Yeah, you got to find something to replace it with. A lot of times, like, smokers will start chewing gum, or they'll eat candy, or they'll stuff like that. Like, because you just, it's a whole process. It's not just the cigarette. And you have to be careful because sometimes you can go from one vice to another. So you do have to be careful to make sure that the thing you divert yourself to is healthy. Do people realize they have addictions by noticing they miss rituals? A family member of mine would talk about that during recovery. Not necessarily, Shelves. It can be part of it. A lot of times the thing that indicates that a person is actually addicted to something is what happens when that thing is no longer available to them. Sometimes there's withdrawal or like a massive swing in behavior or mood. Stuff like that is usually more of an indicator. But the lost sense of ritual and missing that ritual can certainly be an indicator of that, but it doesn't have to be. Smoking also often takes place when people hang out together doing some social activities. Very hard for those that try to quit to even... Yeah. I mean, it's the social aspect of it it's true. I mean, Sean and I, when we worked at GameStop, we had a people that worked with us that smoked, and they'd go outside and smoke during their shift. And me and Sean were like, what? We can't just go outside for 10 minutes? Like, it was a bummer. I mean, granted, I'd rather not smoke and stay at work, but like, still, it was like, there's a whole social aspect to that. You know, when I lived in Chicago, I used to carry a pack of cigarettes with me at all times in case somebody needed a smoke. Like if somebody tried to say like, hey, anybody got a smoke? Like I'd have a pack of cigarettes available for that. Can get you out of a tight spot sometimes too. Yeah, quitting smoking is a bitch. I never minimize how hard that is. Switch out of alcohol for caffeine. Yep, that's a common one. My mom chews gum or gets a sucker. Yep. I'm not missing the smells or taste, just how it felt in my hand. I quit smoking cigarettes immediately and tried one after I started vaping. I was so sick. Yeah, that'll happen too. Oh, I straight took what my coworkers deemed as a fresh air break. Yeah, that's fair too, Ice Rose. It can be pretty rough though, because like there were times where it'd be like below zero and like they'd like have to get all bundled up and then they go outside and smoke a cigarette and everybody's like freezing their ass off. I worked as a hostess at a family bar when I was 16. The social aspect of smoking is so real. It becomes a total routine. Yep. Quitting any addiction's a battle. Yes, it is. There's a reason we get addicted to things. Yeah. My mom quit. She had lots of food aversions as her sense of taste and smell came back. Yep. My dad still says that he's never enjoyed coffee as much as he did when he smoked. He's like, having a cigarette with a cup of coffee is like the greatest combination known to man. And he's like, I've never been able to recreate that experience. And he quit smoking over 20 years ago at this point. I'd get on people when they complained about my smoke breaks. Have you tried just going outside, right? It's terrible. Right? Like, it's 0 degrees. You really want to go outside? My mom can't drink coffee anymore after quitting. Wow. I also want to make sure this even works. Never picked up smoking. Almost everyone in my family does, though. Yeah, my mom quit smoking as soon as she found out she was pregnant with me, and she's never had a cigarette since. My dad quit when I was about 3 years old, because I used to complain about it. All right, let's see how this goes.
Restart this. I'm gonna hop out of here.
Okay.
'Cause it's late.
Thanks for all the assistance today, dude. I'd say this was successful.
I would say so as well. My absolute pleasure. I'm excited to see how things go from here. So,
Me too.
yeah, to everybody here that's stuck around and been supportive, appreciate it with everything in me. I know he does too. So, but yeah, we'll look at the things that we can fix, and we will do what we can, and we'll just go from there, day at a time.
Yep.
So, alrighty. Good night, everybody. Ryan, good night, bud.
Good night, buddy. How's the volume level? It does make sense, E-dubs. Well, why don't we settle in a little bit then here, huh? A little bonus guitar stream because of how many of you were willing to come out and support today. Oh, that's fun. Hey, look at that. Look at that, mods. Haha, cool. Thanks for the opportunity to ban you. It wouldn't have been a complete stream without it. What happened to the links, right? Next time I catch a stream, I show up late, I'm gonna say, chat, hello, future me, and then start watching the stream from the beginning. There you go. By the way, chat, if you haven't taken a second to like this video, if you scroll down right below the video, there's an option to like the video. It makes a huge difference. Completely free to do. Helps with algorithm and discoverability. What's up, Captain? Since you've left Twitch, does that mean we aren't going to see you at TwitchCon? Not necessarily. I don't know. I don't know what'll happen with that. Doesn't quite sound right. Yeah, another bot. That's fun. Oh. I hit the wrong button. Oh, let's see how bad it effed it up. All right, we'll try it again. Chat, thank you for coming to hang out tonight for the first ever YouTube stream. I know there's some kinks to work out. I'm gonna be working my ass off in the off hours of stream to try to make sure that this continues to be nice and smooth. I hope that your experience on YouTube watching me here was a pleasant one. I'm grateful that you gave me a shot. You guys are awesome. I know this was jarring. I know it was unexpected. And I'm confident that this is going to be I'm confident this is going to be a big and good move for all of us and for this community, right? Like, it's cool. Like, this community travels well, no matter where we are. It's tight-knit. It's really great. I appreciate how kind you all are to me and to each other. And it's just, and you know, I got to see some folks I haven't seen in a while tonight, and I love that. I really do. So, thanks for giving YouTube a shot for me. For those of you that followed me or subscribed, I guess now, thank you for subscribing to me on YouTube. If you haven't taken a second to do so, please just take a second and like the video. I know a whole bunch of you did. Got 206 likes. I love that. All you got to do is just hit the thumbs up. It's a huge help to the stream, and it's just completely free. Those of you that purchased a membership, thank you for doing that. I'm really grateful for your support on that. I hope that that is a thing that continues to grow and become increasingly worth your while. Those of you that tipped tonight, or if you used one of the like super text things or whatever, like, thank you for those. The ratio of the amount that I take home from your tips and from your memberships here on YouTube is higher than it was on Twitch. So it gives me more flexibility to do, like, the same amount that you might have spent on Twitch goes farther here than it does there. And that's for, you know, paying Sean for all the amazing work he does for this stream, for keeping things relevant and up to date and all of that stuff. Like, I take every cent that comes through for the stream goes back into the stream. So thank you for your support of that. I'm really grateful for it, and I hope that you guys continue to come back for these YouTube streams. We're gonna get back into Detroit tomorrow, so it'll be Detroit Part 7 tomorrow. I'm really excited for that. I hope that you'll come out for it, and the VODs are going to be available a lot more quickly on YouTube, I'm hoping, and they're going to be of higher quality now, which is great. Special shout out to Jared and Sean for all of their hard work in helping me. Also, shout outs to Steve and Micah for popping by tonight. Sean and Jared have been instrumental in this. And I also want to give another shout out to all of the mods, every single mod. I know that this got sprung on you too. I know it's a big adjustment. I know that the mod interface is not as complex here as it is on Twitch. Also, it's a testament to our community that wasn't something that I was super worried about, because all of you behave yourselves. Like, if we get stupid chat things that are like, oh, look at these live whatever, like, if that's the worst of our problems, we're cool. Frody, thank you for the 279. I appreciate that. Yes, like that. And Jenna, thank you for the member. Are all streams going to be on YouTube instead of Twitch from now on? For the foreseeable future, Ender, yes, I will be on YouTube. I do not have any intention of doing a stream on Twitch anytime in the near future. So I encourage all of you, if you haven't already, if you have a recurring subscription on my Twitch channel, I encourage you to cancel that renewal. I will still get it if you keep it going, but again, this is going to be the place. This is the platform. So I love all of you very much. Thank you again for all of your support, all the kind words, giving this a shot with me. I really think if you give it a week, we'll get there. It'll feel like we've been doing this forever. Now, there is not a raid function really on YouTube. So, the best that I can do is give you a suggestion for where I would recommend that you go in the Twitch sphere. because I still want to support our friends that are over there. I have an away screen on my Twitch channel, Ninja, that basically if somebody goes to my channel, they'll see it. Also, the stream description on my Twitch says I'm over at YouTube now. So I've done everything I can to try to funnel people over here from Twitch. So, but yeah, I don't know about, I mean, I suppose maybe I could do that, but I have Twitch set up for if folks go over to the channel and they're like, what's going on here? It's tough. I wish I could capture every single person, but the conversion rate today was actually higher than I thought it was going to be, so they'll make it here. Keep telling folks about what I do. If you think there's people that would benefit from hanging out here, I would love for you to bring them along. And keep sharing my videos. Keep liking my videos as they come out. It really does make a huge, huge, huge difference. So, thank you, friends. So I can't raid you anywhere. So it's just going to go on its way out. This VOD is going to go into an unlisted playlist, but will become available very soon. You should be able to see it. If not immediately, it'll be shortly after. I got to see how it works, but this is the first one, so we got to work out the kinks. So thanks for being patient about it. I'll be back tomorrow, 9:30. We'll play Detroit, and I can't wait for that. Oh, thank you, Floaty, for letting me know. There are lots of reasons, Ender. Mostly that Twitch seems to make really bad decisions every time they have an opportunity to make a good one. And with the data breach yesterday, it just pushed me over the top. I've also had very little support from partner support on some certain things. And I just, in good conscience, I don't feel comfortable being over there at this point. So we're trying something new. And I'm actually very confident that this is going to end up being a better choice. So there are other reasons, but I'm not going to go too far into them. But this feels like the better direction for the channel. So, if I was on Twitch tonight, I would send you to Julia. So what if Julia is on? If you want to go over, but honestly, just follow whoever. Here's how we can do this from now on. Go over to Twitch to whoever you want to watch and let them know that they matter. You don't have to say you came from Dr. Mick, but let them know that they matter and enjoy their content. I don't have a way of directly taking you over to folks, and that's okay. We're going to build this. It's going to be grassroots. All right. So as I always say before I leave, I mean it for each and every one of you. I guess I can do that. So there's Julia's link if you want to go with Julia. Thank you, Sage. I really appreciate that. Oh, that's fine. You're fine, Bianca. You're good. You're good. All good. Thank you for being here. As I always say before I leave, I mean it for each and every one of you. And for the first time from YouTube, I just want to say you matter. Your experiences are valid. And don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Thank you so much for believing in what I do and for following me over here. It means the world. I'll catch you tomorrow for Detroit. Adios, friends.